because
You are alive.
thank you.
Gary's got it.
Hey, and we are live. Does someone want to confirm with sound? Woo!
Hello.
There we go.
I can goblin screech.
Please no.
Remember, this is not a headphone stream.
Yeah.
Or if it is, turn the volume down.
You're gonna want.
We might need, Joe, we might need to figure out how to get a limiter on our sound.
Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. This is DMLoxy presiding, and this is Curse of Strahd. Hey, look at that! I don't have to move the mic,
And we are.
I made it a minute in.
No, that's next Saturday.
The cameras can hear us.
The cameras can hear us, yay!
So
And the ground
And
cow.
the mic can see us, it'll be great.
we are on hour 1 of our 24-hour stream.
No! Not again. Not for a while.
I'm having PTSD
Alright,
flashbacks.
man, shout out to the Grouch Couch in the house. Also, tonight, I am going to kick off with it right away because the DMs don't get enough love. So we are going to do a giveaway tonight.
Also,
Why
hi,
not?
Crash Couch.
So
Hello.
to enter, it's !Loxy Love, LOXYLOVE, and you will get to choose between 8 dice bags.
You were really busy. And they also have like a brand
So
new
at some
employee, like the
point
poor
tonight,
thing.
if you are sitting at the table, unfortunately, you can't enter.
I think
But
we
we
should
can
do it
still
so
let
that
the
none
Loxy.
of the D&D people.
Yes, you
none
can
of our
absolutely
listeners
still love the Loxy. The Loxy needs all the love.
Which we give all
So
of
don't put hashtag Loxy Love in there? Or is it exclamation?
It's !Loxy Love. Because it sounds like lots of love. Loxy Love. It was.
There.
There you go. You did hashtag it. If you replace what Bard of the North did with a exclamation point instead of a hashtag, you will be in. And then sometime during the night. Huh?
We have our dragon things.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool. Hey, look, we have dragon things.
I really want to get a collection.
Yeah. So at some point during the night, we are going to be doing that.
That's expensive. What?
What's that do? It puts you in the drawing for a
That's
custom
the,
dice bag that I
water
slaved
bottle
away
for
for hours over sweat and tears and many emotions.
Whatever, it didn't take her that long to do it, and she's super talented, so, you know, there you go.
They're 100% cotton and machine washable, okay? What kind of love do you give your dice?
They're amazing!
Hello to TCGKP.
Hey,
Hey,
thank
baby.
you. Oh, God.
I'm not gonna
Headphone
try
users,
and-
beware.
Oh, chew!
Oh, Joe, that's a good idea.
I'm
You know how we
sneezing.
have the chat pop up when people first follow us? Can we add that we are not a headphone friendly stream?
Yes!
You might need
Ayo. Alright, we are gonna get things kicked off pretty quickly here.
Where is
What
that?
the? Why are you molesting a plushie at my table?
Whoa, language.
Wow!
We're definitely not on 24-hour
Hi,
stream mode
Catfighter.
anymore.
Oh, thank
Hey,
you.
thank you for
Nana
gifting
Hezzy.
that.
That's 2 new subs. Thank
you.
Thank you!
And they
Thank
were-
you for the gifts.
They were both gifts.
They were.
Nice.
Thanks,
Oh,
Nana.
looks like he's begging.
PC is being sent
Aw.
Natalie today.
Right?
Awesome. You guys are fantastical. When we last left off in Curse of Strahd.
We were
What year
extremely
was
sleepy
fine,
during
right?
the show.
Oh god, we were so tired.
It depends on how dangerously you want to live and what happens. We've been told if we run into goblins that we are in fact not earbud friendly.
No.
Because apparently the noise is
We're not earbud friendly or like live person friendly.
We're not life friendly.
not for goblins.
Alright, so Dragons in the Dining Room is now being sponsored by the Hospital for Tinnitus.
What?
What? I'm sorry, there's a ringing in my
Huh?
ear. Not exactly.
Does it say when you've got it in the list for the giveaway? Thaco, does it?
I will tell you on. It'll tell
Did you
you.
spill it?
Ah!
Yes.
Good job. 12.
So you can tell people.
You know, we should joke about
Okay.
hearing loss because there is one person at the table that it actually applies to.
The circle?
She will
that
get
one?
her ears checked
Yeah.
out.
You are good,
I think
Miss
it's a
Rule.
selective
You
hearing
are
loss, though.
in there.
I'm on her good side.
Crouch says hi to Thaco.
A light friendly depends on your
Totally
role.
thought that
Absolutely
said taco, not daco.
That's fine.
It's me, DM
So,
Taco.
hearing check.
You probably get more love
You're
than
Taco
the
with an H.
I am. I'm Taco. The H is silent.
3 out of 4 gamers recommend tacos over thacos.
That's why the H is silent.
I'm being a
3 out of 4 modern gamers don't know what Thaco is.
This is very
We
true.
gotta talk about it.
Alright.
Let us
And the
talk about it.
pun.
Let's taco about that.
Unless, of course, you,
You
have a
know,
list,
this
then
has
Taco
been
is a
going
good
on
thing.
too long.
Okay, let's
Alright,
wrap
let's
up
show
this
that for
conversation.
now. Yes!
But Mel, I love these.
You know, I really I
Alright.
don't have any beef about it.
You're just too chicken to continue.
I have to giggle because the 2 that work with children immediately caught on to what I was doing.
I saw what you were doing.
The two of us were like,
The look of panic on your guys' face was so fast. Alright, so we are going to jump on in here. One final reminder for those of us who just joined us in chat, because the DM does not get enough love, exclamation point, Loxy Love will get you an entry into our giveaway this evening.
I'll make a chat announcement. So you don't
Oh,
have to keep
perfect.
repeating
Thank
it.
you, thank you.
A chat announcement.
Alright,
That's
where
hard to say.
we left
Chat
off,
announcement.
you guys met 2 strange characters named Thorn and Aramil as Dr. Leech made an unfortunate
miscalculation?
yes, apparently there was a disturbance in the force when he used his magic and he blipped 2 of his friends to Barovia. Thankfully, they came back and it was before the very next day. They did in fact return, and you guys had defeated Baba Lysaga and gained one of the final 3 chess pieces you needed.
And Emery also nobly sacrificed herself to break her curse.
Oriana saved your butt. That's what really happened.
Oriana skewered you for your own good.
I was gonna say
I
you
brought her
nobly
back.
took a sword to the chest.
Yes, I did.
And Gabs, the reason for the panic is
Thank
because
you for
we
the
know.
host, Crouch Couch.
The reason for the
Thank you,
panic
Crouch
is
Couch.
that
Thank you.
we know that nothing will happen to us physically, but something could happen to these, and we don't want it to happen.
I would never kill a player.
You've
Not
only
players
warned us
are
about
gonna
it for the
care.
last 6 months.
Purpose.
Tonight could be a killer. Tonight could be a killer. Hey, tonight
There's a
somebody might
difference
die.
between killing a player and killing a character.
Yes.
Well, yeah, one's okay and one's murder.
To be fair, if a player mysteriously disappears, it wasn't me.
I mean, that's only happened with, like, what, 3 people? They've just,
He's incredibly
fallen off
detailed.
the face of the earth.
Mysteriously not come to the game anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. I mean,
Possibly.
don't check the swamps. So
There's a lot of them.
you guys are in the ruins of an old town called Berez, which is where Baba Lysaga had been hiding out.
We're in a ruins of
We're
an
in a
old
ruin
town.
of a town. We were in the middle of the swamp.
No, I'm getting there. Now that you've defeated Baba Lysaga, everyone roll with perception. Maybe you guys don't know anything. Good reminder. Good reminder.
I was gonna say this is news to
That's
us.
for all have all night. Alright,
Okay,
yeah,
the last time I DM'd, I've been up for most of the night.
Huh. To be fair,
Is
you
there
had gotten a
sticky
pretty
notes?
good nap before this.
Anybody got sticky
I
notes?
got a 2-hour nap with Niren,
Sticky.
Sticky?
Yes.
Sticky notes.
Sticky
Notes
notes.
of the
which was
stick.
really good because I
Notes
didn't
of
get
the stick.
cold.
Notes of the stick.
DM for Laxy.
Notes of the stick.
Notes of the stick.
Oh, roll d20. My
Yeah.
next
They are
roll
now.
is
I'm
a
taking notes of the
14.
I love that.
I'm going to make a note on that. My next roll is a 14.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
Pratt,
You got.
I see that. I see that
Okay.
because it's a sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just
I just didn't want a food
Oh.
disaster. A food disaster, if you will.
Krabby had a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
If
I'm already a little scared.
if
Krabby.
we get the magic burst again that turns somebody into a
Oh, I know
toddler,
what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
what am I gonna say?
Go say it. He already told me to.
Oh, dang it! I felt special and you
I
ruined
don't
it.
know.
Keep
Oh my
going.
gosh, I don't know either. So can we just get on
We
with
need to
telling?
make Strahd babysit.
Except The version he told me was, we'll see Ren be toddler and babysat by Strahd.
You know, I can't say that I entirely disagree with this and that it wouldn't sound fun.
I don't have that pencil.
Alright, so, meanwhile, back in Barovia, who stole my pencil? Who is the pencil thief? Never mind, it's right here.
I was getting angry.
Can I see?
Oh yes.
Let's
Just
see.
can't fix that on stream.
That's why I wrote it down.
Hey, Sikazilla!
Okay, I'm gonna see that then.
Hi, Sita.
Thank you for the cheers!
Yes, I got it.
You guys have been here 5 minutes! Who broke Taya?
We've been here a little longer than 5 minutes.
Fine.
Let me see!
Taya broke herself.
Thank you for the hose.
Oh no.
Alright, perception checks. Hakuba.
Let me see your hand.
It's a what?
Wow.
Let's see. I can't breathe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Callista, take a point of inspiration. Ren, take a point of inspiration.
Yay!
Should I
You'll find out.
You gotta look at it.
What was your perception, Callista?
They're a little small.
11. Hakuba, 16? Jocelyn.
16.
Breathe!
I love how they cut us in half.
She had a smile and then she went, oh.
So someone needs to go back to math school to figure out how to cut something in half.
At least yours was cut. Mine wasn't cut at all.
I mean, they pretty much only cut it if they asked you.
So, we're 18 minutes in.
And bookend.
I looked at it and now that's all I can Catholic, got it.
Oh boy. Yes.
Would you like your mini and his minis back?
He's now defiled.
It's nice to know somebody can cut the sandwich in half.
Alright.
Oh my god. What time is it? 6:20?
If you're breathing and you know it, clap your hands. That was good. What are you guys?
Headphone users rip.
Yeah.
We warned you. We warned you.
Hang on. You can't leave Thaco out.
Alright, so, who has not given me their perception?
Me.
Ori and Ren, what's your perception?
13.
And Ren?
21.
Passive of 12.
Nice.
Amory, pass it.
I just clapped without even thinking. Proud of you.
The hive mind. The hive mind works.
How am I strong with
I don't want to know what you're doing.
She's still showing
She's
her
filling
joke.
him in on the joke.
All I have to say.
You need to paint those first.
Yep.
Well, some of them aren't colored. I mean,
Moving on.
What do I paint?
I'm not gonna drink my coffee right now. All right, you guys, everyone who rolled 15 or higher,
Ren.
actually, Ren, hold on, because you're gonna see a bit more. Everyone who rolled 15 or higher, you realize that there's rooftops in the swamp. What you thought were little
Swamp tops.
hillocks and other things are moss-grown roofs. It's the peaks of roofs, and there's
So we have
moss.
hobbit holes? Hobbit houses in the middle of the swamp?
No, like the water level's
That's
here,
off.
and it's just the
Now I'm
peak
on.
of the roof.
Okay.
Got it.
So
You
it's
can't
a
tell
swamp.
if it's a hobbit hole
Yeah.
or if there's a
Sure,
village
sure.
under this swamp.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes. it
Ren,
is. It's something like
you, as you're walking around, because you're so short, you
that. Thanks. Thanks, omnipotent narrator.
at least you got the title right. Like, the Loxy Love continues.
Hill. Taya.
That was pure coincidence.
I didn't need to bring all the love tonight. I had a long day. I will take all the love tonight. Don't even care. Line up this shit out. Alright, blah, blah, blah,
So because I'm so short,
yeah, that's right. As you're walking around, you fall. As
My
you go to
face
step
first.
forward, all of a sudden, it's like being on a lake and someone drilled a hole for ice fishing and you didn't see it.
Oh. You're telling me you've been in the ice fishing
Except
hole
it's a
too.
swamp, and as you go under the water,
so guys, about that bat.
yeah, and you just watch him go bloop. And as you go under brief second in panic, and you're face to face with a large statue that looks like it's made from fine marble that's been moss covered, and then you're like,
I'm gonna reach in and grab him out of the water.
Callista pulls you out.
Wait. There's something down. There's something down there. There's like a
Stop drinking the swamp water, and
It doesn't taste good.
No.
Frog spawn and mitochondria.
There.
What? I was trying.
She went scientific.
No, she tried.
There was a
Science.
statue down there, and it was covered in
A
moss.
statue.
It was like marble. It's hard to see. It's murky, but it looked white. Metachlorians.
I'm gonna look down in the hole lady if I wanted to.
Okay, and it's dim, so you don't have to worry about light reflecting off the surface. And sure enough, you can see down through there,
Oh.
the ground is not solid
your water
where he
skin.
fell.
Thank
And you can see the top of a statue. It looks like a woman
Yep.
holding a bow.
I drink to my nose.
Animated armor is having an animated
Maybe
armor
this is
moment.
the problem why you're coughing so much.
I see the statue that he's talking about.
What's it look like?
The one holding a bow.
A woman. Does it
Marble
look like
covered
it's
in
moved
moss.
recently?
It's covered in moss.
Yes, but
Okay, you were about to say. You were about to talk about the powerhouse of the cell, and you don't.
covered in moss that moved recently.
You were about to talk about the
This
powerhouse
thing
of the
is
cell.
3 feet underwater, covered in moss.
And
in
it
a
moved
swamp,
recently.
And you're like, has this moved recently?
You know what the moss suggests
Roll
that
me
it
an
might
intelligence.
Well, there could be like disturbance in the moss.
I feel like
Because
the
you know
surface
there's
in the moss.
You know what? Does that moss look settled or disturbed?
So
It looks disturbed.
Is that moss down with the sickness?
the only thing that is disturbed right now is the DM and Hakuba's mini.
No, I think Hakuba's mini is a little violent.
Hakuma's mini's probably not disturbed.
He just knows how to have a good time.
Oh,
Will you take these for
Amanda.
Hakuba's mini? I knew those were there for a reason.
We're going nowhere fast. We're there.
The secret cleric also has the double job.
Chica wants to know what disturbed moss looks like anyway.
The moss goes, ooh, ah.
Well, no,
You stick your head under the water, you hear. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the moss is disturbed.
Disturbed moss happens to look like there are little fissure lines between where the moss has been resettled.
She's not wrong.
You meant fissure, right? Okay, because it came out fisher.
Fissure.
Like a fisherman?
But
I heard. It's
said
okay. That's
fissure
okay.
before
Earlier,
fissure.
Fair.
DM Zacho said pit bulls, and I heard pickles, and I went on a tangent about pickles, not realizing he was talking about our dog.
Couch.
Hot Cheetos!
Hot
Hot
Yes, Gazella, I am a nerd. I'm an animal documentary nerd. You should know this by now.
Cheetos! Actually, we are Gnorks, because
We've
we're
killed
geeks,
Grouch Couch with
nerds,
laughter,
and
so-
dorks.
Orcs.
And orcs. I need you a mirror treat. Be nice to me.
Yes, it was
I'm a
wonderful.
orc, so-
Yes, she took
I
2
made
strips
a
of
mirror
bacon
treat.
and like it was like a dog bone.
It was a mirror treat.
I made a mirror treat.
It sort of fell apart on one end, but it was received just fine.
He did a little surgery and it was fine.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, and now that, Miran, now that
Wrong
Ren
universe.
points it out, you guys see that, yeah, there's what looks to be rooftops and other things, almost like a village has sunk
Sunken
into the
So we're in
swamp.
Venice. Awesome.
Oof.
Are there any more of those frog things?
Or we could be in California.
Frog thing.
No, wrong campaign. Sorry.
Wrong campaign.
Like my brain somehow conglomerated Strahd and whatever campaign it was that had the giant frogs with the thing hanging out of its mouth.
Yeah, no, that was actually
Oh,
Strahd, but we
oh.
skipped those to fight Baba Yaga.
No,
Fire.
we
Or Baba Yaga.
fought them. It just that was last
Mhm.
time. Last time.
Mhm.
The frog thing.
Oh, with the blue out of
Yes.
the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dead parts flying everywhere.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it had an arm or leg or something.
Viscera spittle.
Oh, that was shooting at it and it went.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we hopped past that.
Yeah.
It was totally amazing.
How will we get a leg up on this one?
Ooh, that was good.
Like frog
Slimy
legs?
yet satisfying.
Yummy.
The delicacy in places.
Yeah, like Kentucky.
And as you look through the shrub, there's
Kentucky Fried
there is
Frog
a fog here, but it's not Strahd fog. It's
Strahd fog.
It's like condensation.
I'm sorry. The opportunity was right there. It was funny.
It's more of a natural fog. And as you kind of peer through it, as you know, a breeze depicts some of it, you see some structures still standing.
Are there any gas lights? As far as
No,
we're torching
Okay.
There are not.
But we do see some.
You also
that
don't
are
see any
up above.
ROUSs, but you're not entirely sure whether or not they exist.
What's an
What?
unusual size?
What time of day is it?
It is. Why do you ask me important questions like that? It's afternoon.
Okay.
So we see them above. Like we don't see the rooftops. We actually see those higher, further away from us.
Yeah, you see rooftops, and then as you look through the fog, it looks like some structures are higher out of the swamp.
So they haven't sunk
like
into
maybe
the
it
swamp.
was on a hill where the water only came so high, or
Okay.
they're sinking at different rates. You're not sure why.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I still need to rest. I'm not good after that.
So do I.
Maybe we're
Maybe we should take refuge in one of the
non-sunken
non-submerged. Yeah.
No, submerged. Right.
The
You're welcome to take one in the submerged houses if you'd like to. Hakuba,
That wouldn't smell any different.
you'd also have a hard time breathing
Maybe he knows the spell water breathing.
for 8 hours.
I just lay on my back.
No.
Oh wait, you've got
Use your snorkel.
the snorkel of shallow water.
Hakuba, you notice that around you there seems to be an uncommonly thick swarm of flies, and they're landing and kind of nipping at you, and then buzzing around and nipping.
What? Do we see them?
Yeah, and I mean it's not like it's a swarm, but it's just all of a sudden you see these little flies, and they seem to. It's a swamp. There's insects, but there seems to be more gathering around Hakuba, and then they're kind of like nipping at him, and you smush them.
Mhm.
Excellent.
She led you into that one. Do you smush them?
No, he looks at
he
me.
had to
housefly size or smaller than that?
Smaller, like half the size of houseflies.
So like regular gnat flies. Sort
Yeah.
of thing,
Actually,
where-
what I'm intent on doing is I'm going to take a torch and
Oh, no mugging the dragon bot. If you guys have been amazing. Let's give you some treats.
Nah.
Leech treats for chat.
Nah.
You have to get a certain kind of dried grass, wrap it around your torch, and when it smokes, it'll make them go away, just like bees.
I need
here's what I was going to do
Yeah.
is take the torch, take some of the coal dust I have from one of my pouches.
Yeah.
Holy Hannah.
You're
I'm
gonna make
gonna
a,
blow the coal dust
You're gonna-
through the torch.
you're gonna become a fire breather.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
As your DM says,
Thank you for the sub, Navara of Laura Mead.
Aww.
I'll take a swig of my coffee just for you.
Hey, enjoy that coffee.
Oh. So, you go, and there's this gout of flame, and many of the flies go. And I mean, it almost looks like someone threw a handful of pebbles as they hit the top of the swamp water, and it's. You don't even roll perception. When that happens and the flies go down, you hear a screech.
Flies don't really sound like that.
And then you hear sploosh. Sploosh.
Oh, there's something in the water.
Sploosh.
Baby.
It's Nicole!
Oh God!
Do you remember Slepsum?
There's
something in the water.
how about we get to more firm land? Is there a way of going backwards away from the sound to get to more firm ground that we can...
Terra firma.
It looks like ahead there might be some more firm patches. We're gonna say that the buildings are north of you, and this sound is coming from the
I think it was
southwest.
this.
Okay, so
Or
it's
southeast,
pushing,
sorry,
it's
southeast.
pushing us north.
Yes.
That would have
basically.
hurt. That would've
And
been
you
really
don't see anything yet, but you can hear the sploosh, and then, and it sounds like something with a really bad cold is inhaling. And the rest of the flies that didn't get singed fly off immediately in that direction.
This
Like
is as
towards
kosher as
whatever
the
it is.
witch's pastries. Let's go.
So something smells worse than Hakuba is coming.
All right, let's move.
That's impressive.
North towards the house.
Is it Mirren?
Oh.
He probably does smell. He gets right up and close to his enemy.
I mean, I don't remember the last time Mirren had a bath, so
Never.
his priestess needs to get on that. Just get a hose.
No, he's had a couple of.
Yeah, I'm been learning martial arts.
We
Hi.
could literally play D&D in chat. Yes!
The problem is if Mirren takes baths, it smells like wet dog. So.
That's okay. We're
Right.
starting down
Yeah,
the
so-
I was gonna say, but I probably would be almost as bad.
Alright, so you guys are heading towards Terra Firma.
Mhm.
Perfect. You, are you moving quickly? Is your,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
just
Aquaman.
so I'm clear, you guys are trying to evade what's coming, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't need to make a roll because someone was kind enough to give me a 14, and that is actually in your guys' favor.
Miss Rold said that it's actually just Aquaman, so that means Jason Momoa is coming.
Mama?
Jason Moo
He's mine.
get in line.
Okay, let's have a couple things that are clear, Thaco. There are a lot of things that can be yours. Jason Momoa is not.
Uh-oh.
You know, better or worse, sickness or health, Jason Momoa transcends that. It's actually the only thing I can think of that transcends that. Unless it's lunch with Liam Neeson. I would take like a lunch or coffee date with Liam Neeson too.
Well, he does have a particular set of skills.
Oh my.
But you might get taken for.
Right.
I'll risk it. Pity the fool that tries. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys book
I love
it,
it when a plan
and
comes together.
there are, as you go towards these shacks, buildings, some of them are half submerged, and as you look ahead, you see that it is going uphill, and there are some structures that are completely out of the swamp water.
I would think we would want to head for one of the ones that's completely out of the water.
Okay, and are you guys going inside said one of the shacks?
I think we want to make.
Do you have lightning spells?
Not very many.
You
Not
have
very
one.
I
So
don't know.
I've seen her do
In character, I don't know. I don't. Or out of character, I'm not.
We all need to get out of the water, and then you shock whatever the heck is in there.
Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have 3 of them. We're fine.
Alrighty. So as you guys go, you hear this thing getting closer, but you don't see it yet.
But do we really? Aren't we trying to get away from it? We're really not in a good spot to fight.
Do you want to stand in front of it?
No, I'm saying we shouldn't be fighting.
He's saying we should run.
I don't know how you could possibly misconstrue that.
There's also, as you guys are having this discourse, one of the doors to one of these buildings is like
Ajar.
halfway open.
Okay.
No, it's
And
a
you
door.
can tell it doesn't look like anything's been here in quite some time. And all of you notice
We can try and
that
hide.
those flies that were on Hakuba are coming back, but it's almost like there's a line
I
of
don't
them.
think that we can outrun.
And they're flying, and they fly past you guys, and they fly back, and you see them, they're almost going in waves, and then a couple of them settle on each of you, and it's almost like they sit there, and then nip, and then sit there, and then nip.
That's
and
rude.
It's almost like they're watching your response.
I'm flicking him off.
Are you...
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm not
Like,
smooshing him.
Shoo.
I'm just like,
Okay, so you're trying to shoo them and trying to have a care not to smush them?
well, I'm not avoiding it, but I'm not doing
Gotcha.
this. If my
roll
hand brushed
me-
against him hard, I might squish him. But I'm
Actually,
also
don't roll me anything. I'm gonna have fun with this.
I'm also
Oh, there's a loot hoard. Did I
50
miss it?
pounds.
No, not yet.
Flies have sticky feet. That doesn't work very well.
I know.
Hates flies sticky feet.
The
blowing them off of your arm. It's like, yeah, okay.
Ren,
Fine.
high or low?
Hi, Lo. Hi.
Loot horde.
High,
Hi.
51.
Okay.
You, as you're scraping these off, you somehow avoid smushing any of them.
Skillful.
And then after a few minutes, I mean, literally a few minutes, it's more like 15-20 seconds of no response from them biting you guys. They flit off and they continue
Doing the waves thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Back and forth.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, we need to just go.
Let's go.
This
Go
place
there.
is dangerous.
And you now hear louder. Sploosh.
Are we in the building at this point?
We're not in the swamp at all anymore. We're back on land.
We were
You're
to
still
a
in the
house
swamp,
that
but
was
there's
not
like a
sunken.
hill.
Okay.
And so the area isn't sunken. And the footsteps sound like now they're going, instead of directly towards you, off to the side in the direction the flies are going. Almost as if it's following.
I think somewhere is probably a Lord of the Flies.
Perhaps we should take shelter in
And
the-
die.
How about we hide in the house?
That seems a little convenient.
I am going
Maybe
to.
because your DM loves you.
I'm.
Hashtag freak into the night.
Maybe it's a hat.
I am going to
It could be a
take
boat.
some of the swamp mud,
Right,
Okay.
Zilla?
cover myself.
The flies seem to ignore you entirely. The few stragglers that go by after you do that.
Okay, upon seeing that, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay, let's.
Cover myself in swamp mud.
Ugh.
Take a big
Just,
dump
this
on
is
it.
literally the look of her face right now.
Well, I was already down there once, I guess.
I mean, if she hesitates any longer,
You put one hand on her face, I'll put the other, and like high five her face.
Thank
and go,
you for the cheers, Kazilla.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna walk over and give you a hug covered in blood.
Ah, the mirroring technique.
If I must, I guess I'll dig
When I
in
flung
this
mud on
swamp
everybody.
stuff and
Maybe it's good for my face.
Or I guess it should be flung
It
mud.
may be gross.
Yeah, it's almost what was that? Oh, anyone who
Was it
has
strange?
a passive perception over 10,
That's not coming from
which should be everybody.
yeah, I'm
You
at
realize once 10 or higher.
Okay.
Good. You realize that once this mud is on you, the flies don't even seem. It doesn't even seem to register that you're there.
I saw this in the movie.
Camouflage.
Ah, see.
And I now know you guys have not read this book series, and I'm glad because I stole an idea. I didn't steal an idea. I
It is,
mutated.
isn't
I
it?
mutated the thought.
It is, isn't it? Freaking.
Are you looking for a particular sword at the same time
Yeah.
with
yeah.
a wizard that likes chickens?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Eggs.
Oh my.
I almost feel very happy. I'm so excited right now. Hashtag intelligence is sexy.
The bosses did not want you to have Jason Momo. I'm sorry, Sikazilla.
All right,
Yeah,
what
mine-
I
mine's
want to
doing
roll
that
for
too.
Jason Mumu.
But it's live.
I got an 11. I'm the highest so far.
It's live, but your screen is black and my screen is
Yeah.
black.
Oh, cheat! Cheat!
Okay.
Your screen is black too.
We all have
Yeah,
my prism
mine
on.
And mine's
it
like
says
brand new.
It says it's live.
Well, you might have.
It's running on mine.
It's running on mine as well.
We know
but
it's fine. It's just
It's screen says
It's
nothing.
Twitch.
I was gonna say
Weird.
it's a possibility that because both of your phones are as new as they are, it hasn't caught up with Twitch hasn't caught up with the software.
well, no, because
For this.
I checked on Blue Box and I can see theirs.
And
Okay.
then,
Okay.
Okay.
are you guys watching outside the door
I know
or?
you're not on call.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
keeping an eye out.
Okay,
I was
so
like-
you guys were
Very
very
good.
done.
You were
Your brain
okay.
is processing faster.
So
It
who
did
is
the same
closest
thing
to the
to
door?
Mom
Probably
during
me.
the 24
Hakuba?
hours.
As
I'm
you're
doing
peeking
stealth.
out, go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. Oh, well, perception is
I have no idea.
18.
18, perfect.
And I've completely.
You
gotten
finally
out of that
see
one
this
back
creature
in.
I did
wander
too,
into
yeah.
view that has the sploosh, sploosh,
Like, it's just showing nobody.
and it has these weird.
Chat's
They're
almost
almost like
live.
human feet, except the toes are
Saves
twice
battery,
as
so-
long, and it seems like it can grip with them.
No.
It looks like a very skinny orangutan, that orange, dirty red color fur, but its chest and stomach,
He's bear?
it is!
Okay.
Yeah.
And smeared across its chest and stomach, I know that! I'm so in love.
No, Gabs, you need to see that.
Walking is the toes.
Yes, but you gotta do the face again.
And on it looks like hanging out and enjoying, and then it looks like they go out and come back and go out and come back.
Enjoying this.
Its arms are also humanish, but dark red-brown covered fur. The hands and feet have no fur on them. I like scratch. Scratch. You can hear it!
Okay, you guys. Let me just say this now. Not even
They're lighter.
Amory would attempt with that.
We found every safe word.
And garlic.
And that's blue box.
Yeah, I tried blue box and I can
That's
see
really
theirs.
weird.
Yeah, you can see blue box.
Oh, and
Yeah,
black
thank
screen.
you for the follow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
But its face is almost Neanderthalish, but it's got these tusks that come
I
up
know, it's weird.
and down, and
it's not important.
No, but
It is.
some of us have it and some of us don't.
Do you have a 10 box? Yeah, me too. I have it at 10
and it seems to be wandering the area where you guys just
one
were,
thing, the shared
and it
thing,
seems
but-
unable to locate.
It did the same thing.
And then it just continues on. And after about 10 minutes, you can't even hear it anymore. There's no signs of the flies.
It might
It
be a
seems
resolution
like
problem.
it's been moved
And it
on.
probably is on Twitch's stuff.
Heyo!
That's what I'm thinking.
As
Thank
I
you for the
quietly-
follow.
Because it wasn't giving Darian an issue during the 24-hour stream.
Yeah, I know.
And she had the same phone, so.
Mine just went over the data limits. That's why it stopped doing this thing. Oh.
Okay,
I'm on Wi-Fi, we're good.
I'm on
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
shoot.
I'm on Wi-Fi, thank you.
Okay. So,
Alright.
Remind all of us who don't have unlimited Wi-Fi, or unlimited data.
so I have an idea.
Okay.
Apparently this thing follows the flies around. So we probably shouldn't kill those things because when they kill the flies, of course, it starts coming our direction.
Ah, okay, so don't touch the flies.
I don't want to touch anything.
Like, this is the
It's
most.
just a lot of my
She's
hands.
going,
This is the most
anything because I'm
discomforted you've ever seen her. Like,
I don't
not when she was naked in the Amber Temple, not when she was being attacked by a rock.
To be fair,
Like-
we didn't see you naked in the Amber Temple.
Nope, we didn't even know that you were naked in the Amber Temple at all.
The Arcanoloth knows!
For some reason, that was omitted.
No, like, you see, she is muttering under her breath about this, though, you guys. She's literally like, no, when I was naked in the Amber Temple, not when I had to be attacked by the
You were
rock.
naked. What do you mean you were naked in an Amber
So
Temple?
that's why the Arcanoloth liked her so much.
Okay, so this thing has moved on, Hakuba. You feel like, at least for the moment, you guys are safe. You can't even hear it any longer.
The more I'm just gonna smear.
Alright. Well, I think it's all done.
Oh, thank
Shall
you.
we explore this house?
They
before
put the
we-
DM in a little box back here.
We should find somewhere to sleep.
Actually, this is part of the reason, like, we bought this house was so we could have this for a gaming.
You just gotta insulate it.
I mean, I really
It does
don't
get
think
cold
this
back
is a
here.
great place to sleep.
Honestly,
But where would be better?
Thaco, do you have
Away from
a
here,
shout
away
out you
from
can
that
toss in
thing,
chat for the
whatever
Okay.
it
giveaway?
was.
Then let's do that.
But we
this
should.
is-
Oh, never mind. As it pops up.
Where is the map? Does someone have the map? Or
on
do
the
I have
map,
the map?
on the map.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna pull my geography book
Do you
out.
guys want me to show you another picture
Yes,
of the map?
please.
DM in a box. DM in a box.
Ren, if you need me to carry you, I will. I won't promise you wake up with hair.
I heard the
but
door.
I will carry you.
That was the Unfackle.
It's a joke.
He's such a.
Oh, so I was talking to him and he wasn't even in here?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Grouch Couch says, I'm always looking at the fun things on that shelf back there. There are a lot of fun things
There
in
are.
that room.
And it's about to get organized and clean. DMLoxy is looking for volunteers if anyone ever gets bored. I'm also almost ready to say Bard in the North can't volunteer because she volunteers for everything.
But it's OCD stuff, and I like
To
OCD
be
stuff.
fair, if the two of us are let loose in a dirty space, it's probably safer for everyone else to run away.
Go away.
Yes.
Okay,
Which is
so
why we did-
this is the map of Barovia. You guys are. Do these maps not match? The map in here and the map on my DM screen, the keys don't match.
So I'd like to point
So
out.
every
What
time
about
the
the valid
DM's
keys?
been confused, it's really not my fault.
There's been so many
They
things
don't
with
match
Strahd
at all.
that don't match.
No, like the letters are in different places. So like
Oh,
up
my
here,
Atlanta.
where
Why?
it's N here on my DM screen, it's Q.
Well, I mean, look at what happened with the Mad Mage.
Okay.
There's an entire room that wasn't even listed.
Okay,
It was
hold
just a
on.
hallway. Yeah,
Still.
but still, that was frustrating and sad.
Where is
Joe,
that?
you missed that. Or
Okay,
you missed that.
No,
That's
no,
all
I
right.
need to sleep for that.
It is.
You should
Okay.
have put an interdimensional goose at the end of the hallway.
You guys are here.
Okay. How big is this hump in terms of walking? Like
Here.
That we can approximate, like where we came
Hold
from
on, let me
versus.
see what this number key says because the distance keys are different as well.
Oh my god.
That makes 3 separate distance keys in the same I need hugs.
I was gonna say.
Exclamation point, Loxy love! Aww. I feel really better now.
That was probably a gratuitous shot in the camera.
Wait.
Okay, I feel better.
Wasn't
Not
that
that
bad.
bad.
I will give you hugs on break.
So who
yeah.
has the blue water
Yeah.
stone?
I do.
Okay.
How far are we from the vineyard, oh great and powerful DM?
Yup.
Depends on which map she's looking at. Give us the shortest one.
I'm quickly trying to figure that out. This is fantastic. What the ever-loving Chittlewisps is this madness?
Chittlewisps?
Well,
That's a new one.
to put it in.
Okay. So, remember when on the map that was supposed to be the winery?
Yeah.
It's not. That's the winery.
But that's
okay.
where we were. I thought that's where we were basically to defeat Baba Lasaga.
Baba Lasaga's down here.
So it switches.
Yeah.
The winery and
But
Baba
this
Lasaga.
Well,
one
that's just the theory
matches
of Barovia.
what's
Everything
back here in
switches.
the book for the Crabby!
Hey,
Crabby! You need to exclamation point! Loxy love!
So he rolls for Ren.
He rolls
Yeah.
for Ren. Crabby, roll your d20, please.
It's gonna be a 1.
I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna
It's
laugh
gonna be
if it's a 4. It's gonna be 4.
Crabby,
Roll it.
stop laughing. We're all waiting with
so
bated
this
breath.
is gonna be the final
8?
Ooh.
I mean,
Not
that's
bad.
That's gonna be the final call.
Yeah,
This is the winery.
Better than a 1.
This is
That's
the hill for Strahd Party 1.0
Oh.
where the Goliath
Hmm.
Goliath
Okay,
The
quarter
Goliath
druid.
tree.
Angry quarter druid is up here.
Okay.
So the hill that Thaco
Druid's
Rage
not
quit on.
angry.
Yes,
at
the Thaco rage quit.
I
No.
said it.
Sorry, Thaco.
Yes, by making a blood sacrifice to it.
Yes, I
That
did.
Which
Oriana almost killed you for.
I can't wait to when this campaign's over. There's so much
No,
more
Oriana did
I
kill
want to
her.
divulge, but I can't.
Not for that though.
Yeah,
the
all my
swamp
sins are
is
absolved.
here,
You already killed me.
and
I have a
Argon
clean
Bolt.
Slatus and a new.
You're not doing very well to start with.
Did you say Slatus?
No,
She
slate
has a
to
clean
sin
slate to
anew.
set anew.
Sin anew.
Sin
Yes.
anew.
Sinu.
And Argon Bolt is here.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
So we're
So
close
I am
to
actually
Argon
gonna
Bolt.
take a picture of this
I
and
thought-
send it to you guys in chat.
Okay.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
Argon
start
Bolt
to
was on the other side.
So
That's
did
Hawk
I.
and Amory's theme. I have a
Yeah,
clean
because
Slatus
it
and
went
a new.
winery, hill of frustrations, and then Argon Bolt's hole.
Your
I've never
DM
heard
is
this
raging
more.
at the discrepancies because what happened is half the time I was using this for reference and half the time I was using the map in the book for reference. And they don't match. So that's why I'm like, I must have been me. Guess what? It wasn't. The book is gaslighting me.
No. That's just what Barovia is constantly.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just
No,
Barovia.
You know,
It's
that's
just
actually
constantly-
Pocket dimension. Yeah.
So Krabby said, "I've never heard Tay say a more warlock thing than that right there."
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna send that
It's not
there.
wrong.
We can add that to the we don't have time for you.
I will send you guys that map. You guys kind of need that now, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send that to group chat real quick. Sorry, chat that's out there. Give me half a second. DM is loading. And did it send?
It hasn't yet, but
I mean,
that doesn't mean that it won't.
Well, I don't know if I can't remember if I hit send or not. I think I just put it in there and didn't send it. I
Well.
did.
There we go.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Moo.
Do you want to get some coffee? The DM is running out of fumes.
Okay, so
Out of fumes?
you,
Oh,
as
I
in
didn't
unicorn, is the swamp. To be fair.
I think you were clipped. I think you were
Yes.
number 2'd.
Great.
You as in unicorn.
Okay. Warlocks.
I can sing
You can only be lost in Barovia. You know what? True words. True words. Let's see here.
And E as in echo is Barovia. Okay.
I am so glad I moved my foot. Because 3 seconds before she did that, my foot was right by her chair.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, are you planning on taking a long rest here?
Somewhere,
Well,
I
whatever
mean,
is the
maybe,
safest in-
maybe, and if we know somewhere safer, maybe take a short rest here.
Where is the thing?
So we're
Never mind, I see
technically at like you right now.
Yes.
We are you,
as in
yes.
unicorn.
So
Okay,
it would take us more than a day to get out of the swamp then.
It should.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, you guys think you could get out of the swamp
By half a day, maybe?
within a day? Yeah, you could get out of the swamp.
But it's already.
But you'd have to get to where that copse of trees is. Like, here's you, and
Sure.
you go north, and then there's that copse of trees to the right. That's where it's actually out of the swamp.
Towards the river.
Yes, toward
Toward Lunar River. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
My
Do we know
My
anything about
suffering
Luna
brings
Lake?
you pain.
I mean, technically, by the
Do we know anything about Luna Lake?
Oh.
What is there?
You guys do not. Actually, you've never been down that way.
Okay. Was there anything
Oh, I
in,
take that back.
when we went through the history of Barovia, the history that we went through?
You guys know that Luna Lake is very, very cold when... Hold on, this map makes no more sense. The heck? Who wrote this?
Nobody.
Don't answer that.
My-
So many lies. So many lies. So this road is actually supposed to be over further. The road you guys went to get to the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say the Amber Temple's right here.
Okay.
Because it says on top of Mount Gacus is the Amber Temple. And then the moniker that the book says is the Amber Temple is way the heck over here!
Rip headphone users.
I mean...
I am not okay right now.
Yes.
Okay, so Mount Gacus.
This is why cartography is important. Stay in school.
You sit upon a throne of lies.
Not on purpose. Not of your own making.
No.
Of your own volition.
My thought is, being that this house is enclosed and whatnot, it's actually somewhat defensible. We can actually defend ourselves in this place. So that's why I was thinking maybe we spend that.
disgusting at the same time.
And
Sure.
you guys have seen nothing. It's been a good 15 minutes. You guys have had discourse back and forth. Nothing seems to be moving.
Alright, I mean...
I'd like to point out that by the map that you sent us, it says 1 square equals a quarter mile. That means that we could probably travel literally anywhere in Barovia in less than a day.
Yes. Yeah, and that's what I'm irking because this is the entire land of Barovia. Okay, if each hex is a quarter mile, that I mean it
From us to Valaki would be at max 3 to 4 miles.
also by this map, Castle Ravenloft is smaller than the village of Barovia. Like there's so many discrepancies that
so
I can't without a bottle of wine. So
We have one at home we can grab.
Well, why is it
I
home and not here?
But yeah, so
So it's a work night.
when I say bear with me, I really mean bear with me. Because honestly, each square should be considerably
More.
Should be
considerably more.
at least a mile.
Yeah,
If
I
not
mean,
more.
Right. Well, because in Strahd Group number 1,
Strahd Group 1.0.
it took us 3 weeks,
Oh my gosh.
or 2.5 to 3
To
weeks
get
from Barovia to Valaki.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
It should have taken 2 weeks
Okay.
in game time, roughly, depending if you went straight, like took the road and did not stop and.
See, because we didn't go. We went as the crow flies because we had a ranger.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
it should have probably taken a shorter time.
No,
Yeah,
that's
the
ridiculous.
description. Thank you, Thanok. I I have struggled, and now that I finally understand, and I'm wondering if it's a misprint. Like, I almost want to take a picture and send it to Wizards and be like,
What the heck?
What's going on here?
because it does not match. My DM screen and the map book don't match, and I kind of want to cry a little
What
bit.
does the DM screen say for
Distances?
distances? Yeah.
1 square. That's not a square. It's a hex. These are hexes. Okay, first of all, they're calling the hexes squares. How did
All
Sheldon
these
play
squares make a
D&D?
circle.
Like,
All
I
these
feel-
squares make a circle.
It says quarter mile, but they're not squares. They're hexes.
Well, you see, if you shave the squares,
You still don't make a hex or small for the animals. What are you guys gonna do now?
I think we still need to head to the winery.
Okay.
Yes.
But we probably should take a rest here for the night.
Yes.
We
Yes.
are, judging by the map, closer
Screwed.
closer to Valaki than we are to the winery. Maybe we should go to Valaki first.
But you have all
What's
said
in
that we need
Valaki
to make the land like us a little bit more before we even deal with Strahd, and I feel like going to Valaki is what you said
Yeah, that's
not
nice.
to do.
Is it a product of
No,
Wizards
it's
or is it a
Christmas
product?
in
No,
Valaki.
it's
Christmas.
no,
That's
it's
okay.
definitely a
That's
Wizards
okay.
product.
the thing with the issue.
What is Valaki now?
And the DM screen and the book came together.
What?
Valaki is
Makes it worse.
it's where my brother is. It's
Yeah.
That's right.
And the pretty
Isn't
lady.
your brother is just stuck here in Barovia as well?
yes, it's
A weird
An
story.
yes.
He's got a big.
Thank you, Grouch
And he has a
Cow.
big
Thank
crush
you.
on
Thank you.
he has a
What's
crush
that?
on you.
Yes, he does. Which I will
Okay,
milk
but
until the day it's
And
wrong.
made dolls of her.
Okay.
Is no blinzy, is no fun.
I'm stressed.
Or we could
but
get
that
some
sounds really
horse. Or
creepy.
get horse.
No. See, what happened was, I guess I have very, 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 very vague memories of this. He and our parents died or something, and we were running through the forest, and there was creepy fog, and I was like 5 years old, and somehow he ended up here, and I ended up in Neverwinter.
And you lost your horns.
No, I lost my horns after that because the mercenaries cut them off.
Okay.
And where is that?
Ouch.
Where
As the
I
other
was
tiefling
in
goes,
Neverwinter.
Where is that?
The
Yeah,
Sword
Ren, you've
Coast.
never heard of Neverwinter or the Sword Coast.
where are
Do
you?
you
Have
know?
I?
Do you know about the 10th district or the
Yes.
Rebel Belt?
I should have
The
through
what?
rocks and stuff.
The
but
Rebel
I'm not.
Belt.
Yes.
What in the
Interesting.
world
It's
is
where
that?
the
No wonder you're such a strange
No, I-
creature.
As you said that about your horns getting cut off, you can visibly see me go.
I was
She
9 when that happened.
and I think she likes horses.
Yes.
But I was rescued by a dwarf priestess or dwarf cleric of huh? No.
Lathander, yeah, the Morning Lord.
The Manfanders.
The
I
dwarven
still can't
god.
believe that worked.
Not Morden, but the other one.
Oh.
The other one that begins with an M.
Mm.
I want to say like
Martha Moore?
Martha Moore? Is
No,
that it?
no,
Pete's
that's not.
sake.
That's
Well,
not-
that's kind of how it's spelled, but
Yeah,
whenever
but
I
it's not
say
the-
it, it doesn't
yeah.
sound right.
Okay,
All in
Or
favor of
something
going to the
like that.
winery?
All in favor anywhere.
How about we rest here first? Like.
I'm just
who's-
thinking if we go to Valaki, we could restock on
you're the closest.
supplies.
all in favor of taking a rest, short or long, raise your hand. All in favor of a short rest, keep your hand up. All in favor of a long rest, put your hand up. Who's going on first watch? Put your hand up.
I'll go on first watch.
See how easy that is, guys? Alright, let's do this.
By the way, if you ever want someone to hunt down whoever took your horns, I can make a contract with you later.
Milady.
Yes,
If we
Crabby.
survive this.
I wonder what
might
might do
take
with
you
them.
on that.
Also,
help.
Krabby, make sure you put an exclamation
I would
point
help.
Loxy Love to get into the drawing for a dice bag.
You probably glue them on.
This
Glue
was,
what on?
Her horns.
Wouldn't it be kind of tiny?
This was over 15 years ago.
That just made me shudder inside.
That doesn't mean.
Alright,
This
who's
was-
on first watch? Roll me a d6.
That'll be me because I'm actually feeling okay.
I said I was going to go on first
Okay,
watch.
then
You're both first
You're
watch.
both the first one on
You're
first
both
watch.
pretty. It's fine.
Yes, but
Holy
I
cow.
actually said something.
The DM has to take control.
Okay, just both of
Fine.
you.
Five.
Then I won't roll.
5.
I'm going.
Kubaha. Or Hakuba.
Kubaha?
4.
5.
Perfect. All right, move on.
How many watches are we? How many
Sure,
watches
big
are
boo-ha.
3?
We're gonna say 3. So
I'll go
who's
with-
second?
Strahd bait.
I took second.
You took second?
Yeah, that's why I thought you said.
Oh, okay.
I only need 4 hours, so.
I need
Okay.
8.
Who wants to take third watch then?
I will go on
Half-elves
third
need
watch.
to take full rest.
Third watch? Okay, go ahead and roll me a d6.
That's
Half-elves
right.
don't get.
No wonder I'm so manic. I'm not sleeping enough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I only need
Cat.
4 hours.
I will sleep.
Okay. 4? Perfect. And then the DM will roll into...
Doesn't sound like a good
Oh, that's a
thing.
5. Okay. Alright. It's literally sleeps up our tree. Miss Rold, you don't know us very well.
Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room.
How many people does it take while they're sleeping
Dragons
to
after
argue
dark.
someone watch?
Haha, Krabby, Ren's not taking one. Haha.
Alright, the night you guys get a long rest in
Nice.
peacefully.
Sweet.
You hear nothing, you see nothing.
Is it a strangely hear nothing, see nothing, or is it like do we hear normal nightly noises?
Yeah, you hear normal night noises.
Okay.
Gym time. Good job, Sikazilla.
Just
Have
no
fun.
So-
ordinary.
Amory has turned into Pegasus.
Do it, Seek.
Yugi boy.
Pixar
No.
didn't happen.
Seek, go.
Go, Seek, go.
Go, Seek, go.
Now get off your phone and go do something. Rawr.
Don't bail on me tomorrow, Seek. We're going tomorrow.
Pixar didn't
I actually
happen.
have to call that gym because they called me and they're like, hey, yeah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll go check it out.
Can I get that eraser rag over there, please?
Yeah, you better send pics to the group chat.
The picture didn't happen. That sounds wrong. So. Alright, so you guys are heading. Where are you guys heading?
To the
To
vineyards.
the vineyard.
You guys are heading to the vineyard. Are you going as the crow flies or are you going to go follow the roads? So,
Probably.
if you guys go as the crow flies, you're going
I just
like
need a
that.
little bit.
And if you're going by the roads, you're going
We're basically.
Let's just
Like
go
that.
how the crow
Can you
flies.
do it again?
I mean, we don't have a ranger with us to. I don't know how to get to the vineyard. I've never been, and I could maybe follow the map, but
I didn't know there was a
Well,
here.
if someone can throw me into a tree, I could get a bird with you.
I mean, we might as
We don't
well
even know
follow
where
the
we're going.
road.
Just throw me in a tree. It'll be fine.
It's Amory.
Oh, you could
Like,
go
if
up
you were a
the tree.
druid, that would make more sense.
Can't we? Could we go south and follow the river? And
Why
through
are you
the
going to be
woods?
smart?
To grandmother's house we go.
I thought we were going to the vineyard. Who's grandma?
The undead
She has
Okay, so
the
you guys could, because the river does, just to the southeast of you,
I just still
There's-
do so on a rock.
you guys could go south and follow the river and go like that.
Because then we could potentially hit the hill and get the other
Before we leave, I want to search the house.
get the other stone.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Let's
if we
do
can
that.
get the other stone before we get to the vineyard, that'd be great.
We just, I will forewarn you, getting up that hill is not as
Oh
simple
my
as
God.
just
Wait.
walking.
What do
That
you
was a
mean?
pain.
What do you mean the other hill? We got the first stone from a statue of Strahd.
Yes,
that
and a lot of
was
things have
in
been
front
reset.
of the vineyard.
No.
No, that one was
It was on
right.
top of the hill by the Golthias tree. Because
That's-
remember, I set the Strahd. We set the Strahd
I love
statue
it,
on fire.
Thaco.
And then a little thing
Not
popped out.
super crazy about the font for the second one. I think it's a little overkill, but I like it.
Wait, what?
Question?
What?
What does
Or if it was
Check,
the
check
second
group.
do?
Check.
The what?
Group,
The
check
second
group,
group
yeah.
do.
Check group.
Well, the green stone
Barovia Grandma's
brought
pastries
life
worth
back
the
to
trip.
the vineyards and a
Yes.
good chunk of the land
I
over
don't get
there.
it.
I could have sworn that the statue wasn't on the Golthias hill.
It was on the
It was
Golthias
on the
hill.
Golthias hill.
Ugh.
You said this
It's like a
stone
dying whale.
affects water somehow.
Yeah,
I'm
I
getting
mean
it.
they're called a water
Okay.
stone.
Do you think I could drain the
That's the
landfill?
group message.
The heck, really?
I mean, you could
swamp
try.
is water.
You could try. I don't see
It's
why
gross
not.
water. Is it a gross water stone?
Wait, but did we have to return all of the water stones to the vineyard, or was it just finding the water stones and?
Well,
Roll me an
she-
intelligence.
She said that there were
Because I-
3.
I wonder.
Anyone who is at the vineyard in 1.0, roll me an intelligence.
Nope.
Oh my god, really?
Can I call on my divine powers to reach out to Thaco and see if he remembers?
You know what? Go for it. I'll give you a cookie if he does.
Thaco! Do you remember?
The 21st night of September.
What am I trying to remember?
Waterstone.
That's not a good
Remember
sign. Where the
the
second, the green
midnight.
stone or whatever it was that you used to restore the vineyard.
No, the water stones.
The water
Were we just supposed to return them to the vineyard?
Do you remember?
I do.
You can help them.
She called out to you.
We were supposed to return 3 of them to the vineyard.
To the vineyard.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know
that's well, that was the question, was if they had to be returned to the vineyard or...
Yes.
She had requested that we return them to the vineyard.
So,
Okay.
was there any mention or remembrance of where the third one was?
I don't
what
think
did you
there
guys get on your int rolls?
7.
Amory?
13.
Was there anything in the book of
4.
history?
Your mom's
Ooh.
Mostly because
You know
we were
what?
pouring
Either one
over
or
that
two.
stuff.
You need to take a few minutes and flip through the book of history.
Yes.
Between the
Where is
I
it?
was gonna say we talked about marking
Yeah.
things in the book, kind of like
You-
sticky notes,
Like, there-
but not
You
really.
know what?
There's a moment of puppyish. Oh,
No,
I know
just
that
stick-
it's in here somewhere.
Hold on. Let me see what is in there.
Notes and stick,
Someone
yes.
in chat, high or low?
You need
That's
to
not
ask
at the
that
table.
before you roll.
No, I don't. I didn't say it after I roll. I
Second delay.
don't care. I can wait 6 seconds. I'm a patient woman.
Oh.
Ooh, Grouch Couch and Krabby both say
This-
hi.
The stones affect water.
And, ironically enough, it is the second time I have rolled 51 percentile. There is, in fact, something in the Book of History. It tells of the vineyard of, I just lost the name, so it's not going to be important right now.
Side quest.
Yeah, the vineyard, and there were 3 stones. The land in Barovia, after the death of Queen Ravinia, began to dry and morph and twist, and swamps flooded some places, but the land became barren and unable to produce produce. Thank you, English language. Produce produce. That sounds... See, it feels weird to say.
The English language can be understood through tough, thorough thought, though.
Stop.
Oh.
There's so many words
Also,
that don't rhyme.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Boojises. Boojises.
Yeah.
And it tells you in the book that there were 3 stones that were blessed by a mage that wandered through and went to oppose Strahd before he lost his wits and was condemned to wander. But these 3 stones made it able for the ground to be fertile and produce some really wonderful grapes. You know, there are 3 alcohols in Barovia. There's
That's a munchkin. That's a munchkin card.
I don't remember the names. All the words are all jumbled. I don't know which ones go together.
There's purple.
There's purple.
Purple rain.
Hi, can I get some of that purple?
It's grape flavored.
A mug of purple, please.
It's the face melting.
Wrong universe.
Purple grape crushed dragon stop. Like, those are all words in the title. What?
It's weird.
But I don't remember the title.
And it's got on your resolution thing.
It's gotta be.
I think it's a resolution.
Yeah, because I restarted my phone and it's still.
And I'm on ultra high resolution. I'm on like 3990, whatever
I
it
think
is.
it's from Twitch's side. This
Oh
might
my
be
gosh,
a-
it hurts. Okay, so we're gonna move on. But basically, there were 3 wines in varying
I'm on
for
18.
this anyway.
qualities. Yes.
Um,
And as the stones were stolen over the years, the quality of wine went, and it has been the cheapest wine remains because only 1 stone was there.
Question.
And it's been harder and harder and it seems like the hope of Barovia drains with the alcohol because it's all that they have left.
Okay.
We don't have much else.
So from the book's
We got booze.
recollection, there's one stone at the vineyard already.
Yes.
So we need
At the time the book was written.
So if we
Okay.
get this other stone, we have all of them.
in theory,
So here's a question. Does the book correlate?
color or stone color or
Well, actually, what I was looking at is, okay, so the stone is taken.
TM is loading so
So-
fast right now.
Stuff happens to the land, right?
right
So does it correlate some other stuff happening to the land
based on
at the same time?
I don't know.
We have no idea.
Mm-mm.
There's no.
We basically in the book looked up the vineyard, the history on the vineyard, and
Oh
what
my
happened.
gosh. So, the wines, their names, I found them. And amidst that gobbledygook that proceeded to spew from my mouth, Purple Grape Mash number 3, Red Dragon Crush, and Champagne du Lestomp.
Okay, the Red Dragon Crush sounds like a really bad soft drink.
Yes,
It sounds
It's a
like
flavor of
really
crush.
bad off-brand.
Look at Red Dragon Crush.
Purple Ash number 3. Yeah.
So
Cranberry
yeah, I
spice.
wasn't
Getting older.
entirely...
What was Purple Grape Mash number what?
3.
Thank you.
I wasn't entirely off there. Like, all those mangled words did mean something. And they were all alcohol related.
In your history,
Would you have been able to say it correctly if
does
you
it
had been drunk?
show
Probably.
And she
Not.
can say it. She can say it in sober.
Not.
this
you can say it
village? Does
you can say
it make any mention of when this
Multiplicitive.
village disappeared, so to speak?
I don't
Why
know.
are you so smart? Stop it.
I'd like to look. Let's see.
Alright, you
Weird
know what?
creepy
I'm
fly
gonna roll
swarm.
percentile again.
Weird creepy
Just
fly
as high or
swarm.
low.
No.
Wait.
16.
What did you? How did you light your torch a long time ago? At the swamp? Did you use a spell?
I used.
Okay.
Cole. He was.
Okay. If we do have a burst, so I don't think anybody cast anything.
Oh,
No.
yeah, no.
No.
I
No,
just used
no,
it.
no one has yet.
I was going to cast a lightning spell, but then we avoided combat.
You found
Probably should
Also,
have
I have a
invention
I
of
have a
this
thing that starts
actually.
fire.
Oh.
It's an invention I made. See, I show it's like
I like.
Is it in the shape of a tiny dragon?
it's the shape of a shoe.
You do find mention
Well,
in
that's
that
an
book
athlete's club there.
of a small village called Berez.
That is.
Berez.
I have 3 things I
And
invented.
apparently in it there was a young lady named Marina that caught the vampire Strahd's eye because she resembled Tatiana. You can guess from reading the book that she was probably a previous incarnation. Her father was a priest, and upon seeing that she had caught Strahd's eye and knowing the history, a historian as he was, wanted to save her. And the only way he thought he could save her was by killing her and letting the soul recycle. So he drowned her.
Oh.
And in a fit of rage,
Well, I could imagine.
Strahd lost it and begged a favor of Baba Lysaga, who raised the swamps and flooded everything, drowning the entire village.
Oh.
So this is an unnatural thing.
I don't really blame him for that one.
What in this place is natural?
You know.
Well, I mean,
You know,
I
Oriana,
think we should
roll me a
stop
wisdom save.
You know, it would have been.
sticking up
wisdom
for
save?
Roll me
Strahd.
a wisdom save.
Why wisdom save?
It would
Because
have
that
been.
says
you're enthralled by Strahd, dear.
No, I'm not enthralled by.
Yes, you
Oh
are.
gosh,
That's
that's
cocked.
cocked.
That's cocked.
I mean, it would have been a lot simpler if the guy just took a brand to her face. Just saying. Then she wouldn't have resembled her anymore.
Yes, she would have.
That
You were a dark, twisted little sister.
Warlock.
Taya.
She can sin again.
27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't feel any sway of emotion, but in the back of your mind you hear Strahd's voice. That is nothing compared to the vengeance I would wreak on someone who harmed you, my
Oh
lady.
boy.
Hashtag Strahd flirt.
Oh boy.
Turn a little
A
red
spurt.
there, Oriana. Is that
Oh,
character?
yeah, you
So
are.
I'm no longer the person that has something talking in their head.
But you guys don't. Nobody knows that that's happening.
Unless she reacts, we're not gonna
Well,
ever
I
know.
mean, unless you count my patron.
At this point,
As the water's flooding the city, the priest just goes about.
my bad.
Or
Whoops.
oops.
So, Baba Saga did this type of thing. I'm assuming the land is not very happy about that.
But we killed Baba Saga, so the land should, in theory, be happier now
I think
that
he's
she's
talking
gone.
about draining the swamp.
How do we drain the swamp then?
With
The
water
water,
thing?
the dirty water stone.
Okay, what are you gonna try and do with it?
I'm waiting for them to.
Oh,
Would it
gotcha.
Instead of draining it, would it cleanse it? Make it what's a thought better? Instead of it being the disgusting swamp water, it could be crystal clear and become a beautiful lake. I don't know.
Is this thing sentient?
Or it could not.
Is that thing sentient?
You don't believe so.
Here.
Get out of my swamp.
Thank you, Krabby. I'm an ogre. I'm a
gonna
half ogre.
Donkey.
hold the nice cool stone up to my ear
Okay.
and listen to it.
I hear waves. Squish. Slosh. You have water in your ear.
Splish splash, I was taking them.
Wait, actually, she does have swamp mud on her face and on her skin. What does that do to it?
It washes it off.
Okay.
Give that back.
she has swamp remover.
So I wonder, could it cleanse the water and make the land happier because it's no longer actual swamp? And then after that water is cleansed, would something happen to that water?
We're not sure.
We don't know what's going
We
to
can
happen.
possibly let the land decide.
I'm gonna.
Exactly.
Are you gonna? Don't drop it. Just gently set it.
I'm just
Or
going to.
just
Or dunk it.
dunk your hand in the water.
Gently
agree with
dunk
that.
it like a baby.
Like, take
Here,
it and
I'm
just
gonna-
do this.
I'm gonna put
in the water.
my hands in the water, scoop.
Okay.
The stone.
I'm also going to take the symbol of Ravenloft
Okay.
and then place it on top.
Ooh. Fireball!
It's a lot more intimidating up there in the red than it is on my screen
Yep.
in the green.
Yep.
And
Green's like, oh, it's a
unfortunately, that's a 1. There is no fireball. However, there is a pulse. And you watch as this wave goes and ripples out. And it's just one ripple, like just that goes through the water in your hands and across the swamp. And are you trying to expend a charge from the symbol, or are you just setting it to it?
I'm going to expend.
Holy water.
Was it?
Here's Strahd. Let's go
It's
swim.
written on a thing. There you go.
Well, you can take Daru here and just dump them in.
I'm going to expend 5
Time
charges.
up,
I
dump
will
them in.
hold that sucker.
Okay,
in the
and
water.
cast sunlight.
Yes.
That's actually not a bad idea.
You
Holy
scoop up water. Hakuba puts the stone in your hands, puts the symbol on there, and you exhale. And it's not the normal exhale. It's the martial arts I have been focusing for a long time. And when you exhale, you feel the pulse of energy go through you. Callista, you feel it go through your hands and into you, and all of you feel pretty darn good as you watch
Darn good.
sunlight rip through the water, and the swamp begins to bloom as crocuses and lady slippers and hyacinths start sprouting everywhere. This murky, dark, gunky water becomes crystalline and begins to recede. As the water recedes, the moss sloughs off of the houses. The wood is restored, and there is the statue that you can now see clearly
Hey, it's that thing.
of
Somebody cast it.
what looks like
No, technically
marble
not.
is not even the right
Wait, didn't you
word.
cast sunlight?
This is the
No.
I
through
expended
the-
yes,
charge.
it expended
Oh.
5 charges, which would
Not
cast
15.
sunlight, but somehow with the stone and because it's way too awesome to not make happen, it's happening.
That's fine. I would just have a magic person. I
No.
don't
But
know.
I don't think that technically.
No, it would not
No,
because you're not
it's
casting.
cast a spell. If he just channeled sunlight.
So Kraken's
There is
praying
a
to
magic
Toggle.
burst active, it's just that no spells
know.
have technically been cast yet. And the moss seems to disintegrate. And marble isn't even the right. It's glossy. And it's this white gray marble with streaks of black veins going through it.
If I was a dwarf, I'd be drooling.
You're not even a dwarf and you're drooling.
Joseph's like, it's a pretty statue.
And you realize the statue very much looks like Tatiana.
Mm-hmm.
And the name Marina is lovingly carved in the base in remembrance. And this village looks like it was newly built and restored to its heyday, except there's no people. And there's a small pond in the center of the village. Instead of a village square, it's a pond of crystal clear water, and there's a spring, a natural spring that bubbles up from it. And then the sunlight recedes back into the symbol, and Hakuba, you feel energy tired. Like, physically you feel fine, but you feel drained.
That was dramatic.
I'm gonna take a look at the pond real quick and just test the water.
It is the most sweet, clear, amazing fresh water you've ever tasted.
You
It's
know,
not poison.
if you guys ended up back where I was, there is a group of people who would love you, and they're called the Selesnya.
9! Like
They're like preservationists of nature.
Can you make holy water?
No.
Because that would be amazing, because then we could just take a whole bunch of this.
No, trust me, Miss Rold, I am waiting for the magic burst.
I'm going to fill my
So
water
is
skin
Krabby.
with the water.
Good, Krabby. Good.
Krabby wants a
Now
particular
kill them.
result,
I'm going to make a flower crown and put it on the statue.
Okay.
and also spit on my arm.
Sorry.
Well, don't put your arm there.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
And spit on his arm.
No, gross. Settle down. I will sit between all three of you somehow. Don't make me separate you three. All right. Now what do you guys want to do?
Well,
I'm gonna do what Callista's doing and
Okay, this looks
fill
sick.
my
Fill my
water
water.
with this water.
Same.
So like
Daco
any
actually
old water I have.
Did
portray as Strahd once. It was
Yeah.
fun.
I'm actually
Okay.
going to take a bath and get the
Yeah.
ugly
Okay,
stuff on
Yeah,
me.
I mean, I'm
No,
gonna.
I'll leave the swamp water caked on me.
I'm getting rid of the swamp water. It's gross.
Yeah, you guys are all, and the water seems to replenish. Like as the spring's coming up, and it's not a hot spring, but it's not cold either. It's,
So it's
you
a
can you can stand
it's
to
a
rinse
temperate
off
spring.
and
It's
yeah.
a cool
Strip,
spring.
strip, strip.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
Amber, you just Amber's naked again.
Again.
Emerald, why?
Now we know you
Wash my
why you were
puppies.
naked at the Amber Temple.
Are you washing the wolves?
Uh-huh.
Trapfinder 1 and 2 look considerably cleaner.
I'm all the
You know they're not living,
Unclean.
right?
So while you were
I'm not the closest thing I have to that song.
Yeah, I'm washing all the grossness off.
All right, so
Oh my gosh, you guys.
it's been, and you guys, you've never been this long
Since you
without
looked at me.
something coming to attack you. It's odd and refreshing at the same time.
I don't
I
trust
would
it.
like to explore like the closest house to us to see if there's anything in it.
Okay,
Same.
you
Like-
find.
Pretty much go.
I'm
Kind
just
of
gonna
go different
have
directions to different houses would be nice.
anyone who wants to search roll me investigation, and I'll just take a party average. Because I can be a kind and generous DM, just maybe not today.
We're rolling investigation. Is that what?
Yeah. Unless someone wants to cast a spell or something.
Cast a spell.
Yeah, cast a spell.
I have spells I can cast.
You do?
Unfortunately, I don't have fine magic items.
Nice roll.
Oh wait, maybe I have detect magic.
What is
No,
investigation?
Alright, so,
So,
Um,
yeah, Mason.
Ren.
I
Oh, are you investigating? And if so, what was your roll? Amory.
10.
10?
Passive of 14.
12. Passive of 14.
Callista.
Sorry. 11.
What?
I just didn't realize your passive was high.
And Oriana.
Yeah, it's my best
14?
passive.
Have some investigation.
Yes.
I'm trying to
You guys find collectively Why is that stuck in my head?
Oh yeah, you should have had an. Oh, because passive.
You
You should have had an 8.
Oh, that's right. Less than 10. Well, passive 10.
Because it's your mod.
but it would have been
Do I use the roll then, or?
yeah, I would.
Okay.
You guys find
Yes, it is
the
used now.
equivalent of
Yay.
60 gold, but the coins are minted with the image of Strahd on either side.
Oh, that's right. These
So it's like Strahd on one side and the Ravenloft family crest on the other.
I already have
It's my most
I have
prolific
several of
character.
those. They're annoying.
You guys also find 5 gemstones that are uncut. You're not entirely sure what they are. We can figure out color later. The DM's not there right now. They're rocks and they're worth money.
Rainbow colored.
What was the?
Maybe I won't roll until break again.
5 uncut gems and 60 gold.
Or
60 gold.
It's like easy. I just gotta
for
let
everybody, or
Krabby
is it
roll for me.
Split up amongst
It's
them?
60. You find collectively 60. So
Oh,
it's
that's
there's
split these
60
away.
and split it whichever ways you
Okay.
so see fit.
Krabby's rolling for me again.
30. So if we
He's just
skip
gonna
10.
waste them all on rolling for you, and then
It's
it'll
his
be fine.
dragon teeth or things.
Nice.
But
Oh,
there's
better.
only 4 of them.
Now there's 1. Because 3 have been used.
Joe, is there any way we can get more?
Yeah, increase the limit on those.
I need 2 volunteers. Hands up. Ooh, I saw Callista and Ren first. I need one of you to roll me a d12 and one of you to roll me a d8.
D12.
Alright.
Can I get a 9 on my 8?
No. Taya, no.
I was supposed to roll a 9.
You got a 5?
6.
5, and you
the
got
D12.
a 6. Okay, perfect.
5 on the 12.
I don't. What? Oh.
That's why she said Taya.
You guys, as you're searching Callista and Ren, you're looking around in one of the houses, you find... How do I want to do that? Sorry, DM was like,
The bones of the innocent.
yes,
Bizarro.
literally yes. You find a skeleton, but you can tell just by looking at it that the burial was done with much reverence. Almost as if there's an air of innocence about the grave, and the water receding has washed everything away. And I mean, it's perfectly laid with hands folded in front, and inside the folded hands there's a necklace, and it's a simple gold chain with an amber stone hanging on the end of the chain.
PTSD.
And Ren and Callista, you two are the only ones that see this at the moment, unless you call everyone over.
I am gonna call everyone over.
Okay, they found bones, Krabby, so it's kind of like finding a body.
I mean,
Are they sleeping?
Normally, normally
They're
I would
resting.
say yes to grave robbing, but it's Amber.
It's an
told
amber.
me.
If
The
it's
dice
an amber
bag,
stone,
it's down
I don't
there.
know if we should leave it or if we should take it. I don't know.
I mean,
Amory, when you see it, when Callista calls you guys over and you look, there is no doubt in your mind that that stone is amber from the Amber Temple. And it has,
Hey, look at this.
on the back of the stone, there is a symbol carved.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna pick it up, I would prevent you from picking it up.
I'm not touchy.
Don't pick it up, please.
Can we, if we don't pick it up, can we see the symbol?
Yes, you can see the symbol.
What is the symbol?
What languages do you guys
I speak Common and Infernal.
Infernal. Yes.
Common, Infernal,
Does
Draconic,
anyone
Elvish, Abyssal.
speak Celestial or Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Of course you speak Sylvan.
Almost all my
I
actually
speak
all my
Elvish.
elf characters speak Sylvan, so
It's Sylvan Lestial.
Sylvan Lestial.
So
Like
Celestial.
Infernal.
So I can understand like half. Maybe?
You can. It's near enough to Sylvan that you are convinced that this is a rune of warding or protection.
Then yes, don't touch.
Let's not touch that. That symbol
Do you
is
touch?
a rune of warding or protection.
It came from
And
the Amber
as
Temple.
you look at it, underneath that, you realize the symbol isn't quite complete, and the bottom of the symbol is also part of a musical note. It would be the equivalent of Ray.
Oh.
So there is a musical tone associated with the symbol of warding. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So possibly to activate it would be music. Like we could possibly extrapolate that either it was set with music or needs to be activated with music.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a musical instrument. I want to play that note.
I am backing away from the skeleton.
I am moving.
And all of a sudden, Vistra. Hey, there's a rift.
Hey, Big Wheezy!
Hey, Wheezy.
If
See ya.
only there was a bard. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Side note for anyone watching, I'm homebrewing half the heck out of this campaign because it needs to happen. Look at the map. That's my argument.
As she pulls
So
out her whatever instrument she has, I'm gonna. Are you really sure you want to do that?
What's the worst that could happen?
We all explode.
We could explode.
Let's hang on a sec here. Let's see how she is buried. Yes.
She was.
She
The
was?
water is kind of washed back, so the bottom of the skeleton is still in soil.
Okay.
And between her clutched hands, there's the gold chain with the.
So she was buried with that, but she looks innocent, correct?
Yes, you can tell there was a reverence
Wonder if
when
it's
she
her.
was buried.
That would be my guess.
Right.
I say do it.
Marina.
Play the note.
I would almost guess that it was Marina.
Tacos.
Tacos!
Tacos!
Hey,
Hey, tacos!
Twisted!
Hello.
Please.
Oh, Wheezy
Alright.
and Wheezy and
Just be
Tacos.
careful.
Oh my gosh. Wheezy and Twisted. That's where I am tonight, folks. Make sure you do !Loxy Love for a giveaway.
Weezy and tacos.
I'm gonna sing the doom song now.
Alright.
So cute.
And what instrument are you playing this on?
And
Ori?
then
I just have written down instruments.
You need to pick one.
Um,
You have like 2 seconds to pick one.
we're gonna go with flute.
A flute?
Yes.
Alright. Yes, exactly like that. Because, DM never gets enough love. And the rest of you were, Callista, you said you're backing
I was
away?
just gonna back away so that it gives
Ooh, that was
room
weird.
for.
So
That was really weird.
You
You
okay?
okay?
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
the
Interesting.
did the symbol itself have a name
Yes.
to it?
Ping.
Mm-hmm.
Like the symbol of warning?
No. Or at least not one that you're familiar with. It's
Okay.
just off enough from Sylvan
Okay, because
that you're not quite sure what to call it.
Because if there had been a name,
I wish
would have spoken
Twisted.
it at the same time that she strummed that note.
What was the
You know,
name of the girl?
ooh, actually, hold on then.
Or you could sing it in tone with her tone.
I could try.
In tune with her
Ooh.
tune.
Okay.
Because I
Um,
could sing the name at the same time that she plays the note.
Rahyrus.
Rahyrus.
The name of the symbol is Rahyrus.
Sounds like a fancy plant.
What was the name of the girl again?
Marina.
Marina?
Alrighty, and you're gonna do it. Roll me performance, both of you.
Oh god.
Oh, be nice.
What's my
to me.
performance? 4.
Better than
Oh,
mine.
hopefully it
Actually,
goes
no,
well.
worse than
Yes,
mine.
also crosses everything.
Ooh,
That was not
That's
bad.
actually pretty good.
Alright, performance. Bard in the north.
9.
Lake sources.
14.
Perfect. Someone in chat, roll me a d20. First one I see to pop up, I'm going to add.
Krabby!
Whoever rolls a d20, someone in chat first. I know there's a slight delay. Da, 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 da. That's probably copyrighted too. Twisted is the
5.
first one I see, and it's a 5. So I'm gonna add that to your guys'. And you guys see, as you play the note, and you try and do the name in that same note, you see the equivalent of a hologram. In your mind's eye, the stone starts to
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
you kind of project light out from it, and you see a circle on the ground with what looks like golden sand,
Ooh.
and you see a group of 5 standing around the circle, and you watch in your mind's eye as the Amber Temple shrinks and sinks into the circle, and then the circle dissipates. And these people walk away. And then you see them come back. And as they stand in their respective places around the circle, the Amber Temple comes out of the circle.
Wait a second.
What?
And then goes back in. You are all intelligent enough to draw the conclusion from all the other stuff going on. Yes, they are sealing and unsealing the Amber Temple. And there's other things going on. There's placement of the moon in the sky. And then you watch as they begin to fall. And then you see a woman running up with an infant, handing it to one of the men as she falls, and you watch him touch the infant.
That's weird.
And she poofs. Just, not explodes,
Okay.
just disappears.
The infant.
Emery's eyes look like
Before he
saucers
falls.
right now.
Yeah.
The
The infant is the one that disappears.
What?
after it was
What?
touched.
And then it just, and then everything settles.
What?
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna take it.
Well, no.
I was testing.
That was testing
Yeah,
stuff.
that goes
Aw,
screwing it up.
Nephron
Ooh,
wants
that looks
the
pretty.
woman. The woman that was teleported here that
Thorn.
was yes, Thorn. He wants her. The Amber Temple book that I took from Strahd talked about a child. That woman that was teleported here is that child. And I'm pointing at the necklace.
I know it's a huge crossover, and I'm sorry if it, like, detracts from the game, but I had to bring it full circle.
Why does she have this necklace? Who was
Marina
this?
was holding. If Marina was the reincarnation of Tatiana.
Yes! You just put it together.
What?
What if she was... Could Marina have been Thorn's mother?
That's very possible. She would have had her at a young age.
That's the only reason why she would have been outside of
Did you find
Barovia
Thorn's
then.
mother? Yes. Is it Marina? No.
Okay. So we found Thorn's
So we
mother.
know, and we know how Thorn got out of here.
Yes.
I'm taking it.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, you pick it up and nothing
I'm
happens.
gonna look at the bones and speak in the most solemn tone you guys have ever heard from her. This will be returned to her. And put it in my pack.
Put it on your character sheet.
It's okay.
I'm emotional right now.
She found biscuitetti.
The Ditter multiverse grows larger.
You found a piece of confetti. I found a confetti. Alright.
They're technically guardians of the temple, correct?
From watching that, you can gather, and from the book you read as well, Amory, they were responsible for sealing and unsealing the Amber Temple.
So I'm just gonna call it the Amber Temple Guardian necklace.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna take a pinch of the graveyard soil from Trapfinder 2.0.
Yes.
Sprinkle it.
You get a sense of peace just kind of goes through the hut.
I was about to say, I would either getting your help with it or just even just doing it herself. I'd like to use ceremony and do the
Spell.
The burial rites.
Yeah.
Magic burst.
I'd like.
Magic burst. Thaco.
I'd like to help her anyway. Cause
I would too.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
The numbers.
I would like to make sure she's
Oh.
recovered.
Yep. So
Alright,
consecrate them.
41.
That never
0041.
Zeros.
Wow.
41.
41.
I'm gonna take a little bit of fiat on this one. Who cast the spell?
Oriana.
Oriana.
Roll your d4, please.
Oh no.
What's the magic burst?
I guess we'll find out.
1.
Alright.
Hopefully that's good for me.
It will be.
You have a toddler brain.
Yeah.
Oriana ages by 20 years.
And she rolled a 1, so how long?
A week.
There we go.
Oh no.
Oh lord.
What?
As you cast ceremony,
Yeah.
A plethora of colored lights and rainbows spread out as you cast the spell and dance.
You are a Care Bear! Yay!
Hey, Strahd! Care Bears? Yeah!
Yes!
That's fantastic. How are you
Alright, you activate your cutie mark, you activate your Care Bear stare, and everyone else throw glitter.
How are you doing that?
I don't know.
What? Wait.
Oh.
Isn't this the same spell you cast when you did the thing with...
I don't remember.
He did it.
Well, actually, I did.
Emil and Zulika.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever cast a spell.
Oh!
So maybe
Alrighty.
that's why.
I was just...
That's not
I've
the
never
same.
seen...
I remember that effect one enough.
I think I've seen this spell cast before, but I've never seen it do that.
Of course,
Alright,
I'm gonna us performing the match.
What would you lovelies like to do next? You said you were going to continue
Vineyard.
heading towards the vineyard?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to...
That does beg the question. Which
Yes,
Care Bear?
Do we still have the stone?
Yes.
Okay, so it's still fine.
Yes.
Great.
So we're going up the hill to try and see if that statue's even still there. Because if the statue's not there, if it's been burned and husked out, then we know that we don't have to go up the hill.
We have to go to the top of the hill to find this statue. Don't you remember? It was at the top of the hill.
I'm so,
At the top of the pan of the
Was there-
hill.
A cat?
too bad
Alright.
someone can't summon their little bird raven friend thing that they wrote in on. Well, I'm glad.
Well,
you can.
considering it was attached to the Arcanoloth that now wants me dead.
I was kidding.
Alright.
Let's not summon
I
that thing again.
am actually going to, before we go to break, because I'm going to go to break about 5 minutes early, because Thaco has to go get my cubs. Our little cublets. We are going to do the giveaway. So last chance to enter. If you're at the table, I'm sorry. I love you, but you don't get it.
Which
Um,
Care Bear would Oriana be?
The Thundercloud.
Do right.
No.
Grumpy Bear?
Do
Not Grumpy
exclamation point
Cheer
Loxy
bear?
Love
What about
and
Tragic
Thaco.
Bear?
How do
I
I
would
fire
think
this?
she would be her own bear.
Or Share Bear?
How do I
Should
fire
we
it?
do
Do
Pally
I
Bear?
hit start?
And you get a crit. And
Hang on.
you get a
I'm gonna
crit.
start calling you Pally Bear.
I can't hear you, sweetie. Do I hit start animation?
Well, we'll give it a few moments here.
And
Okay, I
I'm
think
gonna start
that's.
calling you Oriana the
I
Pally
think we
Bear.
got what we're gonna get because everyone else at the moment is.
Okay.
All right, I am going to do it,
Oh, hold on.
ladies and gents. What?
Click on the black circle.
Black circle. This black circle.
Yeah. Click on giveaway. Now click on
Why?
Headphone users
Just
will
in case
care.
everyone made that noise. Super Great Bush, instead of, it's not lots of love, it's exclamation point Loxy Love. So Loxy Love. Can I put it up there and then like take myself out?
No,
Right there.
she made that noise because I touched my hand on her arm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
right in front of them.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give him a chance.
This is your turn.
All right, exclamation point Loxy Love. I'm gonna give it another second here in case Super wants to add it back in.
Or, friendship bear.
So what
I'm
Care Bears would describe each
There
other?
All
Ranger
right.
Oriana.
And here we go. Ooh. A gift from the Dragon Horde.
Holy crap, that's
Yeah, that's loud.
It's supposed to be.
Or a friendship bear.
Well,
I can't
you know he's
see the
got.
animation.
Yeah, she's the one that's got it on right now.
I can't see the animation. I just love how
Over the top
it is because it fits our group so well.
Feels we all should be headbanging.
I was gonna say, it's the same.
You can't even see it.
And
That's off.
witching hour. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, spoiler.
That's okay. Wait, it won't
Well, yeah, never mind.
pop up because
And there we go.
perfect.
Witching hour.
All
The
right,
witching
so
hour.
witching hour.
It reminds me of like a 90s or, like a PS2 game or an arcade game from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Do I want to make? I'm not sure if they're still here or not, or if they're.
All right,
streaming. I don't
so
want that to count
what we're
against
going
them.
to do next is there is a countdown. You have to announce in the next 30 seconds that you are in the room, or
Are they streaming though? If they're streaming.
the giant purple worm will eat you.
Yeah. So witching hour. Say something if you're still there.
I do
Are
think
they-
he lurked.
He did hit lurk.
He did lurk.
Also, that being so loud is going to feedback, isn't it? It's being picked up.
Probably.
No, Tristan said it's not loud.
Okay. Alright. Also, why is it coming through there?
Because I was testing something and I don't know I can use it to that TV.
That if they're streaming, I don't want that to come against.
That sounded lovely.
He got 8.
He got eaten.
He got eated.
Liching Hour,
That reminds
go
me
ahead
of
and
Metroid.
get a hold of us whenever you are able. I'm a bit kinder than the belching purple worm.
Only a little
That's all right.
Has anybody played Super Metroid?
Live?
bit. Yes.
Remember when you are escaping the...
There we go.
I haven't played it, but now that you
This game is
mention
from
it,
Mother Brain.
All
the
right.
you're talking about like Samus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He will
The
get
music
to
that's played
pick
in
his.
Super
He'll
Smash
just get
Bros.
whichever one I give
during
him.
on her that.
So we also gave a couple dice bags away during our charity stream. So we have Dittner colored dice bags that are green and black and purple.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Yeah, I like those. This is awesome.
Yeah, I like the screen and purple versus the screen and purple.
I like the
Yeah,
red and
I like
green.
that.
They're going to get sent out.
Smells like
We'll-
mine.
I
we
just
will
want to see
roll
them.
randomly. If you did not want a dice bag and you would like them, shoot a message to Thaco or myself, and we can get you details on you. Absolutely. Wait. You want to see all of them?
I
I'm
do,
just gonna
actually.
try 'em.
They're tiny mittens.
They should hold like 6 sets. I can't talk.
6
Yeah.
shots.
6 sets of
6 sets of dice each.
I think.
6 shots.
They're 100% cotton except for the ribbon, machine washable. Just in case, you know. What are you doing to my bags?
Those are going to people.
Dead.
Now get your bag with Taya's hand dust.
They've been blessed by Anne-Marie.
Alright.
I can't promise what condition they're arriving in.
I let the Liching Hour know what was going on, so he should be getting back to us soon.
Alright, we are going to.
Can you set the dice bags down for one quick sec?
1.
We need one more. There's a third one somewhere.
I have it in my hand on Steam to make
Oh,
sure that it
okay.
will fit the
Yeah,
6
yeah.
that you're talking about.
Then we are gonna have to break a few minutes early because Thaco's got to grab our kids. I need food because I am like and hangry and all that.
Wait, 6.
5.
5 sets of dice for sure.
Perfect.
I mean, I can stuff them. Hold on 1 second.
And they
You know,
will stretch a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, these ones,
sets, no
I
problem.
literally, this is the latest batch,
Yep,
the latest
6
and greatest.
6 sets, no problem. Yeah, they just forgot that they were stretchy.
Aw. Wheezy,
Sure.
I will
It's Taya. What do you expect?
shoot you a message. We probably will give away more in the future. These 3 are going to our, some of our wonderful donors and giveaway. Todd 3 for 3!
Totally thought you sold your dice in the water.
Grenade!
No!
Grenade!
No, back off!
Exploding
I
bean
did
bag!
that once you
It was the caltrops and oil.
Alright,
First
so
I'm like, wait, where are your dice? Oh, your dice are there. Okay,
we're gonna go to
okay.
break and then we'll find out where they're going, what they're doing, and whether or not someone's been watching them this entire time.
Which is
See
what's
you
happening.
guys in a
We can
little
make
bit here.
grenades!
Usually our breaks are like half hour, so we'll try
Yes.
to get through that. What am I getting, Thaco?
Same thing you always do, number 3.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back! Hello! We all got sugar. Or most of us got sugar.
Not a sponsor.
Sugar's not a sponsor.
Sugar.
Sugar's not a sponsor.
DMLoxy is in the kitchen, I think,
It's
making
a-
coffee, so she'll be back in just a few minutes. And we can then decide, you'll find out where
this
we're
is-
going.
Bonus points for in-character RP.
This is the 3rd hour of our 24-hour stream.
No!
I don't want to go through that again.
So, hey Taya, activate cold hand power.
I'm ready for you this time. And I'm also watching you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're also watching who?
Both of them. Jared?
So the beauty of cold sugar is,
You're cold
So we're going
hands.
to the winery.
all right. So where are we again? We're in that town.
The lake. Oh wait, hold on. Here.
We've just done the
Okay.
cleansing
Get back into
of
character.
the town of Varese
I thought
that
you were
was covered
praying,
by
you
a
were like,
swamp.
Oh, okay. That's a new development.
Via
That would be a
Strahd
development.
asking a favor of Balasaga because Marina
Yeah, that
was
is an evil
killed-
giggle.
was murdered. Well, she was
Murdered.
She wasn't. I mean, she was drowned, but she was drowned with the purpose of saving her and recycling her soul. So
You were the one person I trusted.
Alright,
now
disadvantage to anyone who puts cold hands on Patrick for the rest of the night.
Quick pause. We have a
Your hands
request
are
in
warm.
chat for character descriptions.
Oh, welcome, careful rogue. Is this first time for them?
I haven't seen
okay,
them.
I haven't seen
I'll
anything
start with
before.
myself.
Oh, welcome.
Yep, and we'll keep it brief.
I am,
sorry, Daco, you got eyes?
Yeah.
Yes, he has eyes.
Callista, good, go.
I am Calissa. I am a tiefling sorcerer who is blessed by Argonvols, so I have a silver sheen to pretty much everything. Filigreed horns, and my hair is black. I'm 5'10", female. Silver dragon blood sorcerer.
Well, welcome, careful rogue. We're glad you're here.
Yes.
Welcome. I am Jocelyn Avelios. I am a male high elf champion fighter. I am 6'2", with blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of brown skin. Yeah, and I currently have the sun sword.
Neat.
So
So Jocelyn is Scandinavian.
That's
Pretty
you,
much.
omitter.
You're 9th level up casted
I
fireball.
am-
Yes, you are, Krabby.
I am Amaryllis. I am a half-elf warlock attached to the Silver Knight, who is a fae as my patron. I am also known as the Warlock
Wow.
of Many Sins.
No one has
No.
ever called me.
That's your new name tonight.
Yeah.
Because you said, I can sin again.
you were known
I've been
as,
absolved of sin.
you were known as the omitter and the hoe.
Yes.
The tool.
Yes.
Gardening implement, please. We are a civilized folk.
Yes.
Are you?
No.
Your turn. Ren.
My name is Ren Garrick. I'm a short rock gnome. I'm 3'11" and 50 pounds.
Oh yeah. Very
Um,
short too.
Ooh,
Thank
hello,
you for
Willie
the
the
follow.
Wizard. Thanks for the follow. Ren Garrick, rock gnome, wild mage sorcerer. I come from Ravnica. There was an Izzet explosion, and I got sent here, and I don't know how to get back home. I'm also a cobbler. I make shoes, and I'm part of a trade guild.
You also suck up to Strahd with those
Yep,
shoes.
Daco is powerful. Somebody knows you in real life and wants brownies, Daco.
Finish your.
Your turn.
Well, there's two more.
Your turn.
Ren is done.
I'll be the last one in again.
I am Oriana Strasny. Strasny, not Strahd. Yeah.
Strahd's knee.
Strasny. No, I'm not going down that road.
You're not going down to Strahd's knee?
No.
Oh my
better
gosh.
restaurants.
Let the woman speak.
I am a tiefling paladin. Oriana has purple hair, dark red skin, and silver eyes.
You're not wrong.
Yes, also known as
Yes.
Effing Ori
Yes.
because I like to one-shot big bad guys. So
And it irritates our DM. It's
that's
super
my
great.
that's my favorite pastime.
And then
You
I
one-shot
also
bad guys, I seduce people.
seduce them. You just flat out kiss
Thank
them.
you for following.
Thanks, Turkey
Turkey
Terror.
It's still seduction, even if they say
Terror.
no.
Turkey Terror.
All right, Hakuba, it leaves us to you.
Oh,
So, I am Hakon. I am a rogue slash cleric. I
Hidden
am
cleric.
half orc.
Project Rogue, hidden cleric.
Crouching rogue, hidden cleric. Wielding a rather fantastic dagger. He's fantastic. My skin is grey. I'm about 6 feet tall, and I utilize
Trap Finder!
in most of my adventures.
I stuffed Wolf with a spear in his back.
This is true, careful rogue. This is true.
And least but not last is DM Thaco.
We're introducing characters.
I know.
He's
But I'm
definitely
not.
a character.
He is a character.
I play Strahd every once in a while, and what?
Nothing.
No. You'd be surprised how much I do when you guys aren't watching.
You might want to You're the third person to assault me in 10 minutes.
Slightly better at math and also going last. Actually last. As someone jumped the gun yet again, I love you. DMLoxy, presiding, running this circus. Also known as Curse of Strahd. So we are going to...
What?
He is a little Strahd like...
Sorry. Crouching rogue, hidden cleric.
We
I'm
have,
hidden, and then if you party, it's like, ah! Like the accidental smite.
I don't remember which episode it was, but there was an episode where he was dressed as Strahd.
Yes, there was. Thank you for the cheers, Kazilla.
Thank you.
Zazaba.
Does that mean if it's a circus, do we get popcorn?
No!
She sounds so.
What about
What
peanuts?
about cotton candy?
We can get peanuts.
In other words, I'm holy assassin.
We can have peanuts.
Oh, holy crap!
Roasted peanuts.
Can do my foot. Welcome to the circus.
I don't know how powerful DMLoxy is. Slightly irritated, maybe, except when I have coffee, which I'm making right now. Everyone can tell you it's not safe until I have coffee.
Not quite.
It's very close to Mother Mesa.
Yes.
Okay.
Through
Vista.
Vista.
I was waiting to hear the drip. Like, I knew it.
Oh, hey, football chick.
Hey, we have that.
Hi.
Two of us are having that problem too.
We had that issue as well. When I restarted my phone, it fixed it for me.
But it didn't for us, so I'm not sure what's going
I
on.
was gonna say it
It
didn't
was
for
black for me and Patrick.
Yeah.
Wheezy. I did have some coffee earlier, but as you can see with this group,
She needs more, lots more.
I mean, I don't know if you need coffee or you need alcohol to deal with
Or
us.
both.
Or both.
We put a little alcohol in your
Bailey's.
coffee.
Well, I was going to say a little Bailey's.
I was going to say that without saying a brand.
It's an alcohol.
What? I missed
She
it.
put little teeth on a card.
If you bring it in a juice box, no one will know.
She needs Elka coffee.
oh, thanks, Sweezy. Yeah, that was quite the endeavor that I'm glad that is over with. I can't take much credit because I am one of 3 black belts that are currently in this room. So Nevar and Hakuba are also badasses in their own right.
I think you mean bad butts.
Yes. That doesn't sound as terrifying. But yeah.
Wait, we still have our swear jar.
But didn't we agree that that wasn't one of them?
You totally missed. You weren't even close.
Thank you, Twisted.
Thank you, Twisted. All right. I need everyone to roll me percentile, please. We're gonna set this along.
I thought
Yeah,
you would be
throw this out there.
I heard the and then it was like, oh, okay,
Oh.
well, that
We don't know what it means. Get back here. We don't know what it means.
No, Patrick, I'm cold.
No!
Using your pocket.
Hey, Seek, I'm
That's
also
weird.
wearing a black belt.
I feel like never mind. I'll ask you later. Okay. It looks like a car seat. It is. That's
It is.
hilarious.
I have a bunch of these because they
Amory,
That's amazing.
take it back.
50.
Like back.
good job. Wait, is it 50 and
Yes.
0? Okay.
Yes,
Love you, sorry, but I had to ask. Ren!
500.
Rendolin. I don't know why I said that. Ren!
57.
Ori.
Likes horses.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You
What?
weren't kidding.
I just did slightly better. 19.
Okay, and Callista.
81.
I believe that makes you the highest,
Mm-hmm.
right? And who's the lowest?
You say I got 21.
Oh, you didn't ask Jossie.
am
Semi-looking
straight
up.
down the
That's
middle.
okay, Krabby. We love you. Enjoyed the raid. Live long and prosper and all that other fun geeky stuff. May you and Aslan find the lightsaber above the Stargate.
How one of the raid, Krabby.
And don't get stopped by Seto Kaiba.
Yes. What?
What if
You
what
know.
do?
No.
Really?
Nope. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm gonna introduce you to that. Yes.
To be
Actually
fair, I haven't
disappointed.
done Pokemon either, so the
Callista?
Pokemon references kind of go over my head too.
Pokemon was considered devil's work by my parents.
I mean,
You had
Most
Pokemon
stuff.
cards.
Callista, you
secretly.
No, we played
Notice
Pokemon in your
webbing.
living room.
as you know, you guys go to
Of the granny house.
leave this area. You feel like you've done what you can do, and you're like, okay, to the winery we go, and you exit the area that
Secretly
seems that has been cleansed, and you see this beautiful strands of what look like silk, just wisps of it here and there, hanging in the trees.
Here,
Webbing.
there, and everywhere.
I'm going to point it out to the whole party.
That's
Then
weird.
Callista, you notice that there is a slender strand that has dripped down from the tree and has attached to the back of Oriana's shoulder.
Lovely.
Oriana, you did.
Spiders. Why does it always have to be spiders?
I'm gonna go to Oriana and wipe it off her shoulder.
Okay,
I
and
think
as you
that's
wipe it off, it starts to stick to your hand, but because you're cognizant of it, you're able to get it off.
And I'm gonna
But it
pull Oriana away from the trees.
when you do it, the hair on your arm stands up.
Blah!
Almost like you got a shock.
Oh, by the way, everyone who's new here, we're not safe for headphones.
Great. Not at all.
No.
There's a lot of squealing sometimes.
We may be safe for work, but we're not safe for headphones.
I'm going to do that and pull her away from
That
it.
wasn't an invitation to be weird.
It was related invitation to be weird.
You guys have been for a
Group.
DM. I'm sorry. Did you think this would be normal?
No, this entire group is an invitation to be
No.
weird.
I'm gonna pull her away from the and I'm gonna holler at everyone, get away from the trees.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna move away from like.
Okay, yeah. So the trees kind of go up and canopy almost over the road, but you kind of usher people to the middle of the road, away from where this is all hanging down. Hey, Dashing! Oh, we just got raided! Yes! Perfect time! Raid!
Son of a goblin!
Keep tapping eggs!
Who raided?
Yeah!
Ooh, more friends for Amory.
Can we get a
We
who
found
raided?
fun.
Keep tapping X rated with 5 people.
Thank you.
Yes,
Keep
you
tapping.
keep
it.
tapping
Thank
X.
you.
Thank you for the raid. All right, anyone who just popped in as a raider, anytime there is a raid, we have goblins. Huh?
Nothing, I said.
Oh, raid goblins that attack the party. Anyone who popped in chat, if you want to give the raid goblin a special weapon, you can. We've had kitchen spoons. We've had a ball of yarn. Whatever object you want one of these goblins to be carrying that is mostly appropriate, type it in chat and we will see what we can
Well, we
do.
had a trumpet one
check.
time.
What?
We had a
Yes.
trumpet one time.
Yeah, we've had one have a trumpet. We've had one have a ball of yarn, a kitchen spoon,
A spork
a
one time.
a
I
spork.
just got freaked out and was like, Kendra missing metal. But no.
Oh shoot, Thaco, do you still have the one? Shoot, you know what? We can do another one later, Thaco. At the end.
Did you just get that announcement again?
Yeah. A rubber scimitar and fishing poles. You know what? I am all for
Yes.
this. Yes, this was our first
A rubber
object.
scimitar.
Goblin
This
object.
is Lucille the Battle Spoon, turning me into Sailor Spoon, and the name of the spoon, I will chastise you.
Oh,
So,
Wow. Okay.
Sailor Spoon!
Wow.
What is it?
Our-
What does it say
huh.
next to say?
Wow.
To
Lucille the Battle Spoon!
We need a clip of that, but our resident clipper just went away. So if somebody else wants to clip that, please, by all means.
Power number 2.
Yeah,
so-
I can't from my
Yes.
wait, I might be able to.
You might be able to.
It is the sailor spoon of children discipline.
No! As you guys, Callista herds you to the middle of the road, and you guys see a group of these green-skinned goblins come running down the road towards you guys, and they have wisps of silk coming off their shoulders, and they keep looking over their shoulders, and they're running, and and they have, 2 of them have fishing poles, and one of them has a scimitar that seems to be like going woo.
It's like the knives that we have at the dojo, the rubber ones.
Yes!
You kind of have. You move them like this and go. Woo!
Where do these keep coming from?
I have no idea.
I wish
Yes.
to call out to the goblins and goblin.
Alright, everyone roll initiative. Amory, go ahead. What do you wish to call out to the said gobos?
Great.
Actually.
Yep, I know.
Hello, friends. What are you running from?
This is what it's not safe for headphones.
Yikes.
All you hear is, ladies, shock, ladies!
Oh!
Are you gonna say anything?
Shock leggies.
I'm sorry, what?
Shock leggies! It's right there, it's got legs, and it goes, and it's, and this did nothing to it.
Does it
As
have
it's running by and waving,
Does
what
it
looks to
have
be
8 shock leggies?
more than us, ladies! More than us! Wow!
I don't think
Seeing
they can
them
that.
coming, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself. And it would cause my own chance for...
Oh my gosh. Whew. That voice is something fierce.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounded like it was a little taxing.
DM Wild Magic?
Yes, absolutely. What did you roll?
9.
That is a 2.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your Wild Magic Surge. Amory, what did you get for initiative, love?
16.
Nicely done. Hakuba.
20.
Dang.
Or, no, sorry.
I already wrote it down. That's what you're stuck with. Oriana.
16.
Amory and Ori together. Who would guess? Jocelyn.
13.
Who's in?
I rolled in.
And Callista. 10?
Uh-huh. I rolled a 9.
Ren.
Okay. 5.
And what's your magic surge? Did I get everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good.
23. My skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. Remove curse can end this.
Are you like always blue now?
No. Oh, wait.
I was
This
gonna
is a story
say, really?
about a man.
Are you the color of a blueberry?
There's no duration.
You're a
That's up to you, I suppose, DM.
Roll me.
It says remove curse can end it.
Roll me a d8.
Not a sponsor. 4.
4. For the next 4 hours, you're blue.
Darn it.
Okay, I casted Mage Armor, but it's not supposed to do that.
Alright,
But you're a
so
wild mage.
I want to make a joke, but it's inappropriate. It's
The
from Arrested
one-
Development.
So
The
now
one-
you look like a blueberry.
Anybody knows Arrested Development?
Nope.
Okay. Never mind, I won't say.
the one goblin is responding to you, Amory. The rest of them are panicked and frenzied and just looking like they would hack and slash. If you guys want to put minis on the map, it doesn't really matter where. You're just going to have a road 15 feet or 20 feet wide going from south to north.
I need a paintbrush that's blue so I can... Guess
And
I'm
then
a
I will
blue
get
rock
you,
now.
the raid gobos are behind Hakuba in the Mario box.
The one that is answering to me, I'm going to swiftly ask it its clan name.
How many are there? 3?
We're the Wacky Smacks!
It's 5, right?
And then
Smacky smackies.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
To do...
Make my voice louder.
Okay. And what are you going to say?
Wacky smacks!
I knew it. I was ready for it.
In Goblin.
Okay.
To get their attention.
Roll me persuasion real quick. Okay, you're really loud, sweetie. Sorry.
10.
10.
Use that for Amory.
They ignore you.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm gonna kick us into initiative.
Which direction are we headed, and which direction are the goblins coming?
You guys are headed this way, and they're headed this way.
North or south or east or west or what?
You guys are headed northwest, and they're running southeast.
Okay, great.
I like how my character's back is faced to the rest of the group.
It's the candles.
If they're just gonna keep running by us, that's
Hakuba's
fine. So, shocky leggies
Alright, so starting
of them.
things off,
with fangs. There. Sounds fun.
where are all my D4s? Okay, I'll just use this instead, that works. That is gonna go down to a 3. Hakuba, you're up, followed by Amory and Ori.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I was going to.
I am going to hide.
Do it.
Hide.
And there are thick trees to either side of the road. 5 foot squares, all that jazz. You got it.
I
No one can
hide
see.
with a 27.
You can hide behind me.
Pretty much.
All anybody sees is just Trapfinder.
Yep.
Yes, Amaryllis.
With my devil's sight, would I be able to see the shocky leggies coming?
No, Devil's Sight allows you to see in magical darkness.
Okay.
So where dark vision lets you see in dark, like if, let's say, you know, our favorite ex-monk warlock Loxy were to cast darkness, you could see normally in it.
Okay.
Because of Devil's Sight.
Perfect.
What you're thinking of is Evil Sight. That's what Mirren has.
Brain. Yes. Hakuba, anything else out of you, or you're just gonna hide and
I'm gonna hide and prepare
gosh darn scales.
to defend myself. So if they attack, I attack back.
That's your
Okay.
own fault, Seek.
Ooh, I won
it.
twice in a row.
Seriously?
I
What
said
the
that again.
heck? I'm lucky
3 of
tonight.
us survived and
Alright.
it really.
Amory
So
and
comes
Ori,
21.
you are up. Who is ready to go?
I am.
Go ahead.
Amory, go
As-
for it.
And it's always dragons in the dining room. They always survive.
Seeing as what the goblins
No,
describe
I've seen him
sounds
not survive.
very much like a giant spider to me, especially with the webs falling about us. The instant one of those shocky leggies shows their tiny
56.5.
spidery faces, hopefully tiny spidery faces,
Okay.
I am going to test out the range of my new Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you're just gonna fire Eldritch Blast in the direction that they're running from.
No, when she sees their faces.
Oh, when she sees
When
copy,
she
copy,
sees
copy,
The
copy.
instant I see
Spider
anything
thing.
that
Gotcha.
moves that looks slightly like a spider, I would like to use my Eldritch Blast to
As
see.
actual little spiders.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it now has extra range, and I want to see how far it can go.
Can it go the distance?
I hope so.
Anything else out of you, Amaryllis?
That'll be it.
Okay, Ori, you're up. Jocelyn, you are on deck.
I am
Maybe use
drawing my longsword of poison damage,
Okay.
and
I can go the distance.
using my bonus action
Stuck in my head now.
to prime it.
Okay.
And by prime it, I mean make it poisonous.
Okay.
Did we see this fight yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. We just see the goblins running away.
We need to get some parodies down as a group because I miss singing on stream and it's bullpoop. I missed doing it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
All we need is lyrics.
We just need to, or something that's not like ridiculously copyrighted.
I'm gonna.
We're not to hymns and Christmas music, guys.
I think I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. Put the gobos. The one with the rubber scimitar is 20 feet from you guys, and the rest of them are 35 from you guys.
Okay, rubber cemetery. Got it.
all I can hear, Gabs, all I can hear is the sound of a silicone spatula
Is this you?
smacking you.
I was just making sure I was next to you because I just pulled you away from you. You'd be
Football
surprised
check.
how
Did your
spider
screen get
crap.
fixed at all? Hopefully.
Mine's still black.
Mine's still black.
What the heck?
But we all have issues on the same phone that we are.
But it was doing the same thing to Mom, and she
And
has an iPhone.
Did it to mine too, but restarting mine helped.
I know, but it
But
just
I-
for
Weird. Okay.
I restarted my entire phone. I can see chat.
I
though, so that's
completely just lost my train of thought. Anything else out of you, Ori? Jocelyn, you're on deck, followed by Callista.
fine. I'm going to.
Hold on, Ori, is that everything from you? Sorry, Jocelyn.
No, you're fine.
I spoke
Like
a bit
I
fast.
said, I'm moving forward, and then I'm holding my action until I have something to swing
How
at.
far forward are you moving?
Until I see a giant, probably giant, gross-looking spider thing.
Okay.
How far forward are you moving?
30.
I wonder if anyone can befriend these.
They all, I will
Try to
say, the goblins all look
Spiders.
terrified, and the only one that seems to be responsive and not just
Terrified.
fleeing is the one that responded to Amaryllis, the one with the rubber flap flap.
Okay. I'm going to move up
Go.
as close as I can to be the exact other side of Twitch. I have 40 movement.
Ow.
No, shocking.
There. And I'm going to draw my silver longsword.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm going to hold an action that as soon as any creature attacks my party, I'm swinging.
Okay.
I still don't understand how he's like half a dragon skill.
I don't
Yes, he has
remember.
50 dragon sense.
Callista, you are followed by Ren.
Loophole.
That is
I'm
Callista.
up.
Yes, you're up, followed by Ren.
Okay, holding my action Ray of Frost
Okay.
for the first
Long-bladed, shocking thingy.
legged thing I see, and I'll move forward like 15 feet.
Okay.
Man, the first spider that shows its face is just gonna get blasted.
And I was gonna say, never mind.
No, you're good. What else do you want to do, babe?
That was it, but I was gonna say, do you want us to roll for perception to see the spiders, or it's just gonna be, okay.
There's
They're not spiders.
it rolled a 20 on its stealth, and it has a really high dex, and it has an addition to stealth.
Never mind.
And unless anyone can roll above a 36.
Nope.
Okay. For perception, you can roll over a 36.
This isn't 3.5.
Liar. And I
Who's
was
the
gonna say,
omitter now?
It's not an omission.
Liar.
the highest I can roll on any of my characters is the 27th. And it
Who's
irritates.
the unrelated
Oh, I
person
take that
now?
back. I added wrong. Oh, you know what? Good call. Go ahead and roll. It's unlikely, but go ahead and roll perception. Anyone who wants to.
You know what? Why
Oh.
not?
37.
No,
13.
You know I like to kill the nomies.
I know. You've been threatening
Little
for
heads.
you've been threatening for weeks. So do
They
it.
have
You're
no
the one
place
who
in my
made-
world.
You're the
They're
one
wasting
who
space.
made a gnome
I want them
in
all
one
very
of our
dead.
characters, or in one of our
I
campaigns.
rolled gnome.
Hey, Leching Hour, you won the giveaway earlier, so we will be shooting you a message.
That is like the wrongest way to spell omitter.
Omitter.
So if you removed a gnome head, would it take less time for it to shrink into one of those little hobbles?
Okay, anything else
Let's
wait,
not find out.
perceptions.
Yeah.
Did anyone get over 20?
Nope.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
In my mind, I guess.
I don't care what you identify your dice roll as, the number's the number. Ren, you are up, followed by the Gobos.
Yay,
Okay.
Lucy Hour, congratulations!
So are we fighting the goblins or are we waiting for the big thing?
Spider.
Thaco is going to send
Okay.
you a picture if you didn't
Okay.
already, Leching Hour. Just let me know which one you would like.
The goblins are running, so I.
Okay, if they're not attacking us. Can I
pretty freaked
prepare a spell?
Sure.
Okay. They're running this way?
Nope.
They're running this way.
Yep, we're
So
going
the thing
this
is
way.
this-
They're running away from where we're coming to.
Okay.
I made the map straight just for ease, but technically the road's like that. Because you guys are going northwest and they're running southeast.
Yep.
But I just have it straight so it's easier for
We
everyone.
just want to get to the hill.
And there's now a magic burst.
No.
No, never mind. I lied.
See, he's too poor.
Oh.
He lost it all in dragon raids.
Oh.
This is like gambling bad for you kiddos.
I am going to.
I gambled the last 2 times.
If I can prepare a spell cast, I'm going to prepare a magic missile till I see something bigger than the goblins.
Okay. Perfect.
It's going to be whatever she says it is.
I think it's funny. I just think if she's running out of things to come up with it.
That's what I was like.
saying
It's like, this is on her. She
what it
started
is.
this.
It is the Gobbo's turn, and they are going to run past you guys.
What movement?
30. So just move them 30 down the road.
Now, does the dragon bot round up on decimals, or did the 5 get fixed? But when we added...
Wait, now it says he is 63.
I know, but when 2 was added, he went to 62.5.
Right, but it doesn't do decimal.
I understand that.
I don't know why it showed that because there's no possible
Okay.
way it should have a decimal.
So,
I got this.
No. They build slowly, though.
Okay, they are just going to continue running for now. That leads us to the top of the initiative. So that
Yeah, it's gone now.
happens. I need another mark. Are my markers on the other side of my DM screen? My poor
1, 2,
short arms can't. Good throw.
Thank you.
Or there's that.
You don't have a card.
Listen.
That is going to be Hakuba with Amory and Ori on deck.
I'm going to continue to hold my action for when we are attacked.
I will say all of you notice that there seems to be more webbing further down the road past the goblins, and it seems to be getting thicker, but you do not see a creature.
What if we could just light it on fire?
Can I get whatever marker you're not using that's not red?
I have a green one for
That's
goblins.
I mean, I do have
Thank you.
firebolt.
Actually, I'm going to prepare 2 of my oil flasks
Okay,
as Molotov cocktails.
okay, so you're stuffing rags in?
Mhm.
Gotcha. You can do 1 a turn.
Okay.
How close are we? We're pretty close. Will you let me off action let him borrow my fire starter?
Sure.
Okay. If I know it, if I look over and see what you're doing,
Oh,
Left
okay.
pocket! Left pocket!
Which left pocket?
Good game!
you just open the shoe flap.
I love it. He's
It's a
bearing
lighter.
his soul for you.
It's my soul's on fire.
Why?
I love
Make
Why
sure
did
it's
I
not
put it turning?
Hakuga, make sure that's not laced with anything.
Or that your laces are too short.
These puns are at the brim.
She's gonna give me the
I
heel
feel like
later.
such a heel.
I'm so happy!
You don't have the tongue for this.
Let's insert another joke here.
I can't stand
It's
this
starting to
any
get
longer.
shoehorned.
We're about to get booted.
You guys are cobbling these together.
Poor Mel.
Oh,
Oh, there.
I can't even breathe. Amory and Ori, unless Hakuba, are you gonna do anything else?
Nope, at the moment.
Okay. I will say that's not gonna break your stealth.
I have
Okay.
3 inventions. I have a fire starter, a music box with a
I'm
lullaby
going
song.
to move
Are they
up
permanent?
I
next
have to
to
keep
oh,
rebuilding them. Yeah.
Callista
Okay.
and kind of look down the road at the lovely thick webbing down there.
Okay.
How far away from that is us?
Can I have
How-
a mini box,
wow.
please? Mini boxes?
Your English is good.
How far away from the webbing are we?
You guys
Holy
are,
crap.
from where it seems to be really thick, about
Yes.
60 feet if there's room on the map.
I'm
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Wait, I thought she told us to go in a straight line.
She said this is okay. Whatever.
It's fine. The only reason I had it straight was so that people could reach. It's not a big deal. As long as the road's 20 feet wide and it's long enough, that's just
Really
all
enough.
that matters.
It's just
Yeah.
So
is
instead of
there
moving
a
us
second
towards
mini
it,
box?
we're gonna move it towards us. And
The
then
mini I need might be in the other mini box.
There.
Thank you.
Can you just put me like 2 squares over them maybe? Instead? There we go.
Aww. Where is it?
Ooh. Because the goblins were in like the line.
I'm missing the minis.
There we go.
I was being a little quiet about it.
I'm just gonna use that in the meantime.
Drop his dragon pennies.
Okay. Oh wait, we're looting the horde with 4 dragon
the dragon
scales.
horde.
That's adorable.
I'm gonna laugh if he's the only one that survives.
Well, that's like the one time I think it was Krabby put in somebody put in 1.
No, it was a crab.
It
Was it Krabby?
Okay.
I did that too.
They got 2
Oriana
back.
or Amory, anything else out of you?
No, he only got 1 back.
Was it just
Or
one?
how far are you going
Yeah.
forward?
Or somebody put in
Up
2 and
next
they
to
got 3.
Callista, so
Okay.
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, from you and Callista, just so I make sure I'm not misspeaking, from you and Callista it's 65 feet.
65?
To our look stick. Yes.
This is 55 feet. So if you move up, we'll move this towards us.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Does it look like the webbing is conglomerated in any certain place, or does it just look like it's been strung
It just
across
looks
the road
like
just
there's
to
been
walk?
considerably more. There's strands hanging down everywhere, and you feel like the hair on your arm. No, never mind. It's 65 feet away. That doesn't happen.
Aww.
Listen, when you touched that strand, you said you felt zapped. Correct?
Well, she didn't say, but I can.
didn't.
No.
I went.
Oh, okay.
She said
Never
ow.
mind then.
I didn't, but I would have said ow as I pulled Oriana back away from it. So
Why
Okay,
did you
I
say
will be-
ow when you touched it?
Back in 2 seconds, maybe.
I felt
Maybe not.
like
Hold on.
I got shocked.
Shocking.
Huh. I'm gonna do a test thing. I'm going to, instead of using my held action when a spider shows up, or whatever the heck these things are going to end up being,
Okay.
I want to try and punch a hole through the webbing
I survived
with my
again.
Eldritch Blast
Okay.
and see what happens.
I didn't make it either.
I survived. Seek survived.
Seek got a 6-pack.
Do you want me to roll? Because I'm not like
Yeah, four.
aiming for anything in particular. I'm literally just firing 2 blasts
Look at that,
down
dragon
the
survived
middle
again.
of the.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. Because it's not
I am the
stationary, so is it?
Why?
Is it a 1?
No.
It's a 20.
Okay. Go ahead and figure the damage. It's gonna go Ori, Jocelyn. I will be right back. I gotta grab something super quick, and then RP amongst yourselves.
RP amongst ourselves in the middle of combat, but we only have 6 words.
I need to roll for the second one to hit.
So anyway, how was your day?
Let's kick its butt.
What's
So-
but? Oh, that's too many.
27
Oh,
hit
I
for
can't
the
keep
first
talking. Oops, that's too
one.
many words. Oh no! Oh, it keeps happening. I can't say anything.
Yeah. Anyway.
I can't say why I'm upset. Because I'm talking too many words with my words.
Okay. So that's 9
RP amongst
So wait, what are you hitting?
and
She's
11.
hitting the webbing.
I'm trying to punch a hole through the webbing to see what happens.
So you're all the way up at the webbing?
No, my Eldritch Blast has a range of 300
Oh,
feet
you're
now.
shooting. Okay, you said punch. I'm sorry.
Punch
Punch
a hole
to me means
through,
melee.
Yeah, through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
webbing
I got
with
you.
my
So what's our plan to take down the DM?
We omnipotently do nothing.
I see.
Does a torch count as a weapon?
I don't know.
I think it's a.
Is it one before burning
What is the
damage?
thing? Weapon. The
Improvise?
improvised
Device weapon? Well,
That word.
No webbing. Why?
I mean, I
Punching
would
away.
guess.
See, no.
Say web. Webby.
No, I'm getting my coffee.
did you have to cool down to warm up?
Okay.
Are you alright?
Why were you outside?
Oh, it was great.
Why were you outside?
Because I'm an emotional support DM.
Because there was somebody who needed a hug.
Okay. Aw.
Oh, crap, 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 crap.
Oh, was that the ping?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was your total damage, Amory?
You crit.
I can DM from here.
Yes, I crit the first time.
Yep.
The second was only a 9 to hit.
I mean, you were.
Okay, what was the damage on the crit?
Damage on the crit was a.
Ori, what are you doing as Amory does this? Well, she's remapping.
8 plus 15.
23.
23.
Thank you. 23 for the crit.
Okay.
And then, does the other one even hit?
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
It doesn't hit the webbing.
It's probably not hitting the webbing.
It does hit the webbing.
That's what she's hitting.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I'm kidding. Roll damage.
So roll damage on the webbing. Again, for the second one.
12.
So 35 points of damage to the
Total.
webbing. To
As
try and punch through it.
chunks. I'm gonna step over your cord and not trip. I'm gonna step over your cord and not trip. Oh my gosh, I'm alive and not spilling my
Mantra.
coffee.
Launches are fun.
Okay.
What?
Chunks of the webbing fall away, and you hear a screech. And Amory and Callista, even at your distance, you see as this chunk of webbing falls away. You two see this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Callista.
It's okay.
Do I see that? Because I'm standing in front of them.
Oh yeah, if you're within 70 feet, you see. I mean, and it pulls back kind of into the trees as the hunks of webbing. It was using it as kind of a curtain.
So the only two people that didn't see it is Hakuba and Ren.
Yes,
Because
but
then
just for reference, it's that thing.
It looks like it's got a little proboscis.
unfortunately the witching hour, that's what's going to attack us because we're dealing with webbing and that's shocking. It's great.
Shocking, isn't it?
Shocking.
The things your DM throws at you.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Oh,
Kill it with fire!
I have fire.
You can try, little dove. You can try.
Who's speaking right now?
Are the weapons attached to the ground level?
They are not. They're just kind of hanging down from the trees. They don't go all the way to the ground. They go till about 2 feet above the ground.
Okay. But they are attached to the trees.
Yes.
Needs a bit more buckle.
So, did I hit the spider?
Your crit did it. I had it go. It was a crit, sweetie. Come on, you're the player. You're the hero of the story. Good things are supposed to happen to you once in a while.
I mean, after seeing that in Barovia, yes, burn the whole place down.
Burn
and
down
let
Barovia and move on.
Yeah.
So
I'm
how
with you,
far
Witching Hour.
away? How
Witching Hour,
far
you met Krabby.
away are we from this thing?
We're 65 feet from this.
Your plan for Barovia is
So
my
it
plan
is
for
beyond
Saltmarsh.
that.
I'm 50. How far away are we?
There is a no nat 1 on the table. They are
Hey.
65 from it. If you're in front of them, you're that much
You
closer.
better lose
So
going
you're-
there.
And
I
that's
know.
what-
So I'm like 55 feet away from them.
Yeah, if you guys need to. Hey, Dr.
60 feet
Leach!
from
Welcome,
the
Leech.
spiders beyond the web. The web is at 55 feet. Right.
Okay. So I should be able to move 30 feet and then bonus action Misty Step and be to the spider.
Yes.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
As you go, cheater! Where's the thing? Do you have
The thing is. Oh, I don't have the appropriate mini.
It's fine.
I took all of those out of the mini box
I appreciate you.
for
I love
nights
you.
when you're here on purpose.
I love
so
you here.
we're just gonna say that is representing it, and it is 25 feet up in
Why would you lick
the,
that?
or not 25,
It's graphite, really. It's graphite. I know.
20. It is 20 feet up in a tree.
Oh,
Because she shot at the webbing that was hanging down from the trees. The webbing fell. It was acting as a curtain, and you saw its leg go from behind the webbing, but you saw it.
okay, then I would not have Misty Stepped then.
Okay, that's
I
kind of
would
what I
still-
understand. That's why I'm
Yeah, I still
I
would have moved
apologize for the
30
confusion.
Because she started on the
Okay, so you're still moving 30?
feet. Yeah.
And I did not see the spider.
If you were within 60 feet of it, you could see it when the webbing fell. Because it wasn't the whole thing, it was just part of it that kind of went.
Okay.
that's so gross.
All you see is Amber do like that little kid disgusted dance, like the.
And then
What?
I'm going to use my bonus action then instead
Giant spider.
to cast Syrinscape.
And I'm going to do that.
Hey.
Hey.
Giant spider.
Hey, oh, it's a fun name. It's Sam Danica.
Yeah, it's Sam Dominican.
Hunter's marker Syrinscape.
Alright,
Hunter's Smite.
Jocelyn,
Spider.
you're on deck, followed by Callista.
Yep. I'm
Or
I'm Hunter's marking it.
You're Hunter's marking it?
I was gonna say,
Okay.
since I saw its
Now you're
foot,
too warm.
can I reaction?
Gosh,
You know what?
regulate your
Yeah,
body
it-
temperature.
I can't. I'm a lizard.
If
I need this
you
person.
are holding a ranged action or spell upon seeing, I'm gonna just say you saw the leg.
Okay.
Those can fire.
Okay.
It is actually 60 feet. That's very funny.
And Ren, you said you were holding magic missile. You fire pelagic missile as these giant water droplets goes. Do you like? I looked up your spells and then I had to make a list of things. Pelagic. Fun fact. Instead of fun with flags, can be fun with facts with DMLoxy. Pelagic refers to the top layer of the ocean and the fish that dwell there.
Oh, all right. We learned something.
There should be
Educational.
tiny goldfish in the water droplets.
There are tiny goldfish in
And
your
they
pelagic
explode.
business.
Ah,
They
yay!
explode.
Great.
It's like Klaus. I will get you.
And then also as a chance for wild magic.
Roll it.
I rolled in
12 on that.
It rolled out of the
did.
container.
Alrighty.
I rolled a total of 24 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll your damage, Ren, and Callista roll damage as well.
Nice.
I add 5 to that.
That,
18 damage.
10.
Cold damage.
okay, hold on.
I wonder how crispy spider legs taste.
Maybe like frog
Please
legs.
don't.
Oh my
I like locusts.
gosh.
Legs. You could crack them
I like these things. I want to do more.
No.
Is very
No.
How much damage, Callista?
18.
18?
765 is 18, right?
Also,
Yes.
765, yeah.
So she,
And Ren, how much damage did you say?
10.
Yes, some thoughts.
Stay
Stay
inside.
Stay in your head.
You, Callista and Ren, you both feel. Oh, nice seek,
Nice
Priscilla.
Nice workout, bro.
You both feel like your magic didn't do as much damage as it
Great.
should have.
When I play Ren, they have magic resistance. When I play Mirren, they have physical resistance.
Everyone's really secretly fighting against you and
I
plotting.
know.
Patrick, and
Do
that's
you,
from 2
do you
days.
really?
I do.
Please tell me you catch the dripping sarcasm on that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh,
You do?
oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Patrick.
Don't take
Yes.
that out of context.
Never.
My Eldritch Blast didn't feel
Don't make me
as...
smite you with my spoon.
My Eldritch Blast didn't feel less effective, did it?
It did not,
Go ahead and
because, but you didn't see it strike it.
never mind.
You just saw it strike the webbing, and I just had some residual damage go over because the webbing was blocking.
Blocking, okay.
But the ones that had clear eye line sights, or LOS. Alright, do you want to kill a spider?
Yep.
Yes.
Please.
Burn it all with fire now.
Ori, that was the end of you, right? Yes, no,
Yeah.
no, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Jocelyn, you are up with Callista on deck.
I'm going to
6,
move
7,
up
5, 3, 9, I think.
20 feet. And I'm going, excuse me, to switch to my longbow
Okay.
and pull out.
Does your longbow have a name?
No.
Can I name it?
David
What do you
Bowie.
wanna name it?
Can I name it?
Yes.
Sweet Caroline.
Bow, bow, bow.
So I have a question.
Hmm?
What if Jesse's girl was Jenny's mom?
No.
Her
Stacy's
number
mom.
is
Stacy's
Stacy's
mom.
mom that she had
And
it all.
her number was
309.
Yeah.
Stacy's mom.
Has got it going on.
You know that, what's his name? He was at our theater and he did that song.
Stacy,
I
can't
think
you
it was
see?
Which is funny because the
It's
guy
not
who wrote
girl
Jesse's
for me.
Girl.
Holy crap, I didn't
You know,
even
I've been
It
watching
was-
Criminal
it was-
Minds, and Stacy's mom scares me now.
It's funny because the guy who wrote Jesse's Girl, it was about an actual event, but the guy's name wasn't Jesse, it was Gary. But he switched it to Gary, or he switched it to Jesse because it didn't sound right saying Gary's Girl. His
I
daughter-
wish I had
Gary's Girl. So he switched it to Jesse.
wish I had
Gary's
Rick Springfield was at the right.
I wish
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
trap finder.
So I'm gonna pull up my longbow
Yes,
and
do it.
grab one of the magical arrows.
Woo! Do
Fire
it, do it. Huzzah!
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
Ooh! How did that not be good? Friend,
22 to hit.
I feel rejected. No, it's okay.
I didn't hear you. I'm
I
sorry.
know. I said, how could that be not be good? And
Oh.
there was nothing.
How could Happy not be good?
I thought we had something special. How could you not catch that?
We did, but you just admitted everything was like
22.
against me.
22 to hit.
22.
22 to hit.
That is a hit.
25.
9 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 2 points of fire.
Ooh.
25.
And then,
I'm gonna do it again.
do it.
The maple honey.
King jump.
That's only a 14.
14 to hit is not quite good enough.
That doesn't look like a spider.
You know
She
what?
took them all out, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you.
It is not gross.
Taya, remember what I just said?
Now we know why Strahd really so grumpy.
Some of your thinks need to stay in this area.
Some of your things need to stay in the think tank.
My tank doesn't
All right.
have a tank.
She's fine.
Your tank might just be running low, but it's there.
It's like
Jocelyn, is that everything for
Yes.
you? Alright, Callista, you are up, followed by Ren.
I'm going to move up 30 feet.
It's only 9:14.
Yeah, we still have 45 minutes.
And I am
Well,
going
Rain
to.
totally did a quantum leap there.
But then we still have 20 hours after this.
I am going to
We
cast
just got
I
done
will
with 24
cry.
hours straight.
I'm sorry, I want to pay attention to the one that's not aggravating me. Yeah.
acid splash on the web.
Ooh.
Please hold.
Dex save. From the web.
Yeah, hold
The
on.
web is going to
It's a sentient web.
the web, your acid splash, your acid splash comes towards the web, goes like, whoop.
Can you do this noise again?
No, I got it. It was like,
Here's the
gonna
acid.
look for
It
it.
goes.
Like a cat that doesn't want to be picked up.
You mean like Hizashi or
No
Shota
way!
whenever
That's
it's
really
covering?
cool!
Yes.
The look of panic in their eyes gives me joy.
You guys are so screwed!
That might be psychopathic.
Okay, yeah, roll the hit.
I don't think I have to. The web has to make a dex save.
Oh yeah, the web fails its dex save.
It takes 4 points of acid damage.
The web begins to disintegrate, but it's weird. Your acid hits it, and it looks like your acid shakes as it's disintegrating the web.
What?
That's the
Okay.
weirdest interaction I've seen today.
Like a boiling
Says the one who's
type
blue.
of shake? Or
You're right.
Like,
Kinda.
like
It's
the,
the second weirdest thing I've
Says
seen
The
today.
one
That
who's
is-
blue.
Oh, yeah.
It got electrocuted as it was disintegrating it.
myself.
You can't see. You can't.
So it
see
would be like
Weird.
water on a power line,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
water disintegrating the
Camera
power
on
line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I look down, there's no legs. Yeah.
Alright.
It's a notice
And that will be my action. That's it.
All right. The majority between Callista and Amaryllis,
No. Yes.
the majority of the webbing that was hanging down is gone. There's still webbing like clinging to the trees, but it's not like impeding your path any longer.
Yay!
Where
No
am I and
more
what
webs.
planet? Ren, you are up, followed
Okay.
by the Gobos. Let the power. Dr. Leech, you're my Sith Lord.
Okay, can I use Arcana to think about, is it just force damage it might have resistance to, or all types of magical damage? Because I threw a force spell at it.
From what you've seen, you're not sure, but it doesn't
Candles.
seem to be frightened by your magic at all.
Well, I guess that means I gotta try fire. Because that's all I got, is force and fire. Oh, I also have...
I was gonna say you
And
also,
acid.
you also had me.
Inferno.
You saw me do cold, and it was like, okay, and then I chose to
No
switch to
cold, no
something else.
force. Okay, well, I'll try acid then. I will try acid.
And those
Spiders!
Those spiders are gonna look really great in about 2 minutes.
So guys, the spiders.
Do
are
not take that out of
talking
context.
to me. Guys, the spiders are really talking to me. They're no spiders.
I cast vitriolic sphere.
You bugger.
You bugger.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down.
It's salt and vinegar flavored.
I desert you. So I cast vitriolic sphere.
And that's a deck save.
That is definitely a dex save of a lot.
Okay, this is gonna be really important. Hold on. Ooh. Ori,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have you witness this one.
Possibly
it has a plus 8
glitching
to
out?
its deck save.
Okay.
I
What?
don't think you're cheating.
It's 11 on the die, 19. No, because this is important.
And yes, let you know, or yes, you did.
My spell save DC is 17, so you still take half and not continue damage.
Okay, so it just takes half. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, well, yeah, I only roll 5d instead of 10d.
Oh,
That's what the spell says.
copy. Never mind. I keep
I need to borrow
mixing
2 force.
vitriolic. I keep thinking of it as acid fireball instead of reduced acid thingy.
Yeah.
Could have been better, but it's fine.
It takes 10 acid.
Okay.
What did mine give? Mine's the silver and blue.
Side note, thank you everyone who is still hanging out in chat with us. You guys are amazing. We love seeing the new faces. And please come back and contact us in Discord. We're wonderful to speak with sometimes. That goes more likely to respond than me. That's just because I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world.
Not so sure.
I got a 1 on my wild search.
Well, yeah, especially if you're using the metal one, Tay.
Is that an automatic at all, or no?
No, it's...
I got a 1.
Whoa!
So should we double
I
offense?
mean, what do you want?
Wait, was it yours was a 1?
I was
Yeah.
yeah. one.
Yeah,
Two
roll 2.
ones.
Oh, gosh.
2.
You're
Okay.
gonna be blue.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to double fist it.
Aww. We love you, Grouch Couch. You
Yay,
guys are so fun.
couch.
Alright. And I'll use my handy dandy tab. Thank you, Darian.
What?
For the tab.
Tab. Thank you for the
Thank
tab.
you for the tab.
Thanking you for the
So, Darian's out of here.
Darian was like, what?
Jocelyn,
When you
I
said tab, my brain went, what?
really want to give you a longbow that can fire 3 shots in a round by expending a charge, and you can name it Sweet Caroline, so you can go bum bum bum.
Please? Because I will say it every time I shoot it.
No, not again.
What is it? What is it?
The first one is 55.
Which is?
My hair falls off.
Yes!
I'm the blue man group. I'm all blue and I'm bald.
All blue and bald. So anytime my hair that's starting to grow back, just goes,
No!
Grabby, you're gonna be so sad you're missing this.
Yeah.
Unless you're still.
Oh, no. 72. I am resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Yes!
My hair! Dang it! Wait.
You're One Punch Man!
he's the blue one punch man.
If we give him some dots in the forehead, he can be young
Oh.
and in the sky.
Dots in the forehead is
I have
Krillin.
10 rounds for all resistance to everything.
I think I missed your
Dots on the
mind.
forehead is Krillin.
I got it.
12.
10. Thank you. I got it. Yeah, thank you.
Dots on the
Krillin.
So clearly Ren is just meant to be bald.
And
Blue, bald, and...
I'm gonna have some fun with this, Ren.
Go ahead. I encourage you.
You're a nice little neon snack for these things to pick up.
And you have less hair, so you have no hair, so it's you're easy to go down.
I'm the newest member of the Blue Man group.
I'm gonna say, at the point,
The Blue Gnome group.
You need to be wearing
I
a red
can't even
shirt
suppress the shudders.
The other members are tick and tack.
Oh no!
Tick and tack do not exist in my world or any of my worlds, nor will they ever unless it's to like have them trampled by oxen.
They are in the...
Many oxen.
They
My bad.
unfortunately for you, they exist in the Ditdir cinematic universe.
No, tick
No,
and
it's click
tack.
and clack.
Everybody
Yeah,
needs
take
a one.
We have a multiverse
Yours
going.
is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where
But-
we get
but
them,
there's-
I don't
there's
know.
characters are making
Oh,
crossovers
I'm
now.
blue.
Characters in
Click and clack the tap it works.
Yeah, Buffalo to the store.
Got his head stuck in the door. There's still some white beans on the floor. Oh, everybody's got it.
It's not copyrighted. We can do it.
I'll show you after things. But
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh, where
Is my hairbrush?
Oh,
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where? We're gonna move on. Now that we all got this, it's out of our system. Work better.
I seriously doubt it's out of the system.
If my lips move to the left,
Thank
left
you.
a mess and took my tooth.
Stop, Ori. Disadvantage and do another one because I need to get going. And
What is happening?
the Veggie Tales have taken over.
I
No!
almost guarantee on the ride home she's gonna play some VeggieTales.
You know what? I'm gonna kidnap Bob and Larry and make them look at salsa.
Oh, fun. Like 4 blocks of VeggieTales. What do you mean?
Waiting for the
As
adventure
we-
sign.
As we were walking in the house.
On your left, Dr. Leech. On your left.
We have a cinematic universe. Things keep going in and out of different
Okay,
games.
so.
Yeah, it's okay. We're lost too. It's fine.
I'm
There's just a
deadly
break
serious
of
about this. We
song.
have a Ditdir.
At the moment,
Okay.
we're in
So-
combat with icky, disgusting
Multiverse.
spider things.
So Ren went ahead and is now bald and blue.
The Bald and the Beautiful.
If you guys can come up with a fun title for Ren in chat, go for it.
Mind.
Right now, he is like the balding foot.
And I'm also invincible.
The gnome DeLorean.
Isn't that what you said?
I'm 3'10", yeah.
3'10",
Alright.
bald blue from head to toe, and
It is the Gobbo's turn, and they're just going to
3'11".
continue running down the road 30 more feet.
I'm invincible.
Indestructible.
I'm invincible.
Invincible. The word I was looking for.
Does that mean I can pick you up and chuck you like a small
Yeah, go right ahead. I feel no pain.
Wait. What color is Ren's hair when he has it?
When I have hair for more than 5 minutes,
Okay,
my hair color is brown.
Darn it. I
okay,
was kind of hoping to be red because then before you lost your hair, you would have been Mystique.
No, he would have been mistake.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, but for a second,
oh, we
my
love
brain-
you, Ren.
Okay,
Okay,
he
so
also has no hair, so Grandma's work might work.
what did you say about my lack of hair? I gotta go bobbing for dentures and musical walkers.
So the golems went 30 feet.
Yes, they ran. It is then the spider's turn.
Gross.
And it is going to turn.
Yes, Dr. Leech. That's Superman movie.
Make my best Superman.
Mega Man.
He is going to crawl to the canopy above the road, turn upside down, and lower himself on this strand. And as his legs touch down, you can see this little sizzle of electricity go up the strand. And he looks around, and his eyes, his beady spider eyes, land on Ren.
The weird blue freak.
So he landed on the ground where he was up in the air? Like, he's at that same 60 feet away?
Yes. And he comes down, and he
Disgusting.
crawls
Disgusting.
ridiculously fast.
Wow.
He crawls 50 feet towards Ren.
Straight shot?
Yes. Is that how far from Ren is he?
I'm like
A lot.
Well,
I am
hold
the
on.
It would put him behind
Oh,
me,
okay.
so it would give me an attack of opportunity.
Never mind. Ori,
I'm 100
you're...
away.
Okay. He knows he couldn't make it. He's intelligent. He wouldn't do that. Thanks, Dr. Leech. He's gonna go for Ori, as Ren is outside of his reach, and he's gonna
Do it again.
towards.
Grabby Patty, activate!
He's not here.
He's not here.
Dang it!
Do I get my help action?
Yes. I'm sorry. As he comes within range, fire your held action so he can do his spidery thing.
If you hold an attack action,
Yeah.
do you get extra attack still?
No.
When it's your turn.
Darn it.
Or gotcha.
What?
No. Sorry, I caught you. No, a held action is only one. Sadly.
That's kind of lame. I'm not arguing. That's just. It's a 15 to hit.
It just misses him. You feel like if your hit had been 0.2 harder. Curse of Strahd, let it go. You would have gotten it. And it is its turn, and it is going to attempt to bite you.
Cool.
Cool. You know, things are trying to bite you in this entire... Sure, cool.
It misses. It misses horribly.
This bites still.
Well, no, it's still 12. So no, it's not too bad. And as it misses its bite, it looks at you, and it looks angry, and it takes its front two forelegs and puts them together in this, like, super spider Saiyan.
So then it grows a bunch of yellow hair.
And burning hands.
3 days for it to do it.
Burning hands?
Burning hands.
Wow.
Okay. That's fine.
Spiders
So
even
I
have
need
hands?
you to make a dex save.
Nobody asked you,
I was
Peanut
gonna
Gallery.
say, what-
That's.
DC 16 dex save.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, you're fine.
I get a +4 for my charisma mod, +3 from dex, so
Y'all need
that's
a later.
24.
Yeah, you make it. It does still. You do still take half
Quarter.
or quarter. You know what I mean. Bonus points if anyone can remind me. Is it 3d6 for burning hands?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I had it up in front of me
I'm
and
looking
then
it
I
up.
set it
Stand
down.
by. I was looking it up.
Y'all need churgle.
Burning hands, 3d6 fire.
Woo! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you take 2.
Ouch. Ouch.
Owie.
And it looks.
But it's a 15-foot cone.
Yes. So does it hit anybody else?
It might hit me. Yes, it would hit me.
Okay, then roll me a dex save. Or.
Are you within 10 feet of me? Yes, you are, so you get a +4.
That's a. Where's my thing?
Is it over a 16?
No. It is a. Even with your +4, it's a 14.
Oh, honey.
But I take half.
Because tiefling and
Your
if you.
crown?
Yeah, I'm going to absorb it with the crown.
Okay,
I'd like to.
Then, yes, 5 goes
Okay.
into the. You have 5 stored fire.
Great.
Is there a limit?
Ilmater might have power here, actually. The
You
DM
just
likes
keep storing
Ilmater.
it over and over again?
I mean, I haven't
bonus
reached the
quick
limit that I know of.
Trivia to the party. Who can tell me without looking it up what the symbol of Ilmater is? Point of inspiration if anyone remembers.
Is it 2 hands bound together?
With.
It should be.
You guys should know this because we had someone who played
No,
a cleric of
it's
Ilmater.
bandages, whatever the heck that is.
Is it rope?
Linen.
I know
Red
it's-
cord. You
I
can
knew it was
still
2
have.
hands.
You remember, so point of inspiration
Ooh,
to
which
Jocelyn.
cleric played?
Ness's.
Yeah, Ness and Horde.
That's right.
I
Okay,
would
it's
say-
only been like 3 years.
I've also never played with anybody who.
Me neither.
That's
So I better look it
okay.
up.
I knew it was like 2 hands like praying when they were wrapped or something. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yes, I also at one point had a ranger that followed Ilmater, and she was pretty scary. She was powerful. Okay, sorry. Trivia over. Moving on. Hakuba, you are after the spider, followed by Amri and Ori.
Alright.
Let's see. Still stealthily going forward.
Stealthily going forward.
And does that put me within range here?
60 feet.
60 feet. So I nuts. I have to move somewhere. So I'm gonna take my bonus action to move forward.
Okay, so
Another-
using your bonus action to dash.
Dash
So
your-
Hakuba goes
Or-
up 30 feet because he's roguish.
And
Did you move your full movement?
yeah, I moved my because I was doing stealth
Okay.
as I was moving forward. So can I use bonus movement to still move stealth and move forward or no? Okay.
You can, yeah, if you're stealth, because your stealth doesn't go away, but your movement speed is halved when you're in stealth.
Right.
If
right.
you go, it's written. Using your bonus action to dash. So you'd essentially move your normal movement
30.
speed.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that would put me.
Right next to.
What kind of bird is it, Grouch Couch?
Aww. Hi, Grouch Couch's bird.
So-
Hi,
Hi,
Grouch Couch's bird.
Hi, Grouchy Bird.
Hey, gosh, bird.
Yes, it was now dubbed Grouchy Bird.
And I'm going to
And
hold my action.
we love it already. We've never seen it or met it, but we love it.
Right?
We like animals.
Aminals.
Animals.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Cockatiel.
Okay, yes,
I need to
cockatiels are
bring, I need to bring
amazing.
my slithery friend over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that one more time with looting the horn.
I'm going to hold my action for
I have
if
a
it gets in
ritual
range to
one.
cast a spell.
He doesn't like
Okay,
to
which
use it.
spell?
I don't know.
Because it's probably in range for a lot of your spells.
Oh,
Not for this one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Perfect. How close does it have to be to you, Hakuba?
30 feet.
Perfect. All right, Amri and Ori, you are up. Who is prepared?
That would be me.
Go.
I am going.
I'm prepared too. What the heck? You took first last 2 rounds.
Well, then you go.
I would, but you haven't given
You know
me
what?
a
You
chance.
go. No, you go. I'll you go.
You're both pretty. Roll it.
Both of you roll me a
D6.
d6.
After you.
Which is funny because they're.
Wait, what's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah.
3.
So is mine. Okay.
Your whole dex is 3.
What's
I
your
said
roll?
roll a d6.
4.
5.
With my
Oriana
dex
goes
is a
first.
4. I rolled a 1.
Oh no! Oriana, on principle, you go.
Holy crap.
Glad we figured that out.
I'm swinging at the stupid spider.
Okay.
It's going down.
Oriana, timber, you better.
That's a
roll.
19 to hit.
Woo, that does hit.
Cool. And it has to make a
battery. I need a hero. I need a hero.
They say a hero saves.
It needs to make a Constitution save.
A Constitution save?
Yep.
Okay. Spoiler alert, in this story, the hero saves herself. Oh, and the DC is
Headphone
what?
users, be
15.
careful.
It fails.
Sweet.
We probably shouldn't listen.
Okay. We are
It
gonna
comes
move
across
forward.
really bad on headphones.
Last War Poodle! Hi!
Hey!
I just, every time I see your name, I smile because I can just, like, imagine this fuzzy poodle with, like, metal barding and this dour expression.
Sorry, Crouch Couch.
So.
Honestly, got him excited. He's like, my people?
I'm sorry.
My people.
I hear the sound of my people.
Although you're the one who provoked it, I blame you. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Sorry, I'm in love now.
Hello, Feather Jep.
Pretty bird, pretty bird.
Is that Jeopardy or Jerity?
Charity.
Okay.
And he's been here for a little
Father
while.
Jeopardy.
And you said fire Jeopardy.
Fire Jeopardy.
He's been here for a little while.
This is why we can't have nice things. ladies
Taya's
and
the one who
gents.
needs new glasses?
Yes.
Thank you, Purple Rogue. Thank you for letting us know.
So,
I'm glad your ears are still intact and that you're using headphones.
so
You'll be very
What
spiders-
happens?
I
Or
said I was trying
The
to be
spider
whistling
takes
quietly, but
12 poison damage.
Phone is allowed.
okay.
And
He loved it. He
okay,
loved
so that's just the same amount of damage. And 8,
Does he love heavy
Plus
metal music?
5
I play it and
is-
he goes like this.
13.
That would be cute.
Hey, it's Disturbed Moss.
Sorry, my brain is
No, this is a
17 slashing
Moss
damage.
went- the Moss
17 slashing.
and Ren went
Oh gosh, I got a math. Okay.
when he came out of the water.
Ori, you notice. What's your passive perception, love?
10.
10. You still notice that it doesn't seem bothered by the poison.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do it again.
I still say hey, and I'm like, hey, sexy lady.
Oh, by the way, table, we have a 20. Somebody want to use that?
When did we get a 20? I didn't even see it pop up. I saw the door at 1.
You guys almost an hour.
We've had it for a long time.
I'm gonna take the 20.
Okay.
Okay. Darn it, I want to spider 20 it.
Too bad.
And
Rush
I'm,
it.
I'm a DM.
And I'm expending a level 2 slot
Of course you
of
are.
Divine Smite.
Are you?
At least she's not using
And
the
here
same
comes
arm.
F and Ori.
Did I get another D8
Oh,
from
certainly.
someone?
Here
At
you go.
least she's
Thank
not
you.
using the bone.
And here's a 6
that's even more.
and a 12.
Not necessarily. I'm assuming it's not undead or fiend. Or is it undead or
Wow.
fiend?
It might be a fiend.
I would guess it's.
You're not sure, but you don't believe so.
It's offensive.
I mean, it's just damage wise. Is it? Or.
I mean, she is a
Okay.
pally.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Technically, pally senses only work a number of times per day up to your wisdom mod. Or charisma mod.
Right, but
It's a
That's-
day.
Wisdom mod.
I mean, that just depends on.
Right. I mean, if it's a specific situation, I'll flavor text it a little bit because it's a paladin. It should be cool.
Yeah, it's a paladin. It should know.
Look, Sir Osric, an evildoer.
Well,
By
and
the light of yes.
technically, I'm not asking if Oriana knows. I'm asking if Divine Smite does the extra
Copy, copy.
damage.
No.
Okay. So that is
Yes, chat. You guys make their
8,
day.
12, 16. Really?
Look at me. I can math.
20 slashing damage.
You'll still never beat Sailor Spoon.
8, 16,
And we're the weirdos.
24,
We're a bunch of weirdos. I'm glad I rewrote.
30.
I'm glad I wrote it.
I
Sticker on
love
there.
my spoon.
30.
Hey, look. I'm spooning.
I need to be shot.
Thank you.
Honey, it's not even night. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I really feel it now.
So 20
felt
slashing and
Okay.
38 radiant.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, whatever thought you had in your head, just pop in it. Leave it in your
And
head.
how much
Hang
radiant?
on.
38.
Okay, I thought you went for a moment. And I'm like, leave whatever thought is there in your head.
Okay.
Because lately
And-
it hasn't been a good thought.
And what?
It needs to make another con save.
Wow, that's so big. And what?
That's a good
20 lots.
20 lots.
20 lots.
She's effing
I
already
think
on
it still
anything else,
takes-
Jocelyn?
18 plus 20 lots.
Okay, it just says 15 con or 2d10, so I don't think it takes half.
It does not.
Okay.
Is that the poison?
Yeah.
It would.
That
you
just
don't feel like the poison, like it bothered it at all.
would that be? How would that be affected by a critical hit, or would it be affected? Or,
It would. If he had failed the save, it would take max on a crit.
okay.
That's a
For future reference. Alrighty. My
So it's a
brain.
58 critical
Amory,
hit.
you are up, followed by Jocelyn.
So, seeing as there's been a plethora of stuff smacking into this thing,
Oh, how did the radiant damage look?
How's the food?
Delicious.
Delicioso. Did you say
Yeah.
delicioso?
Delicioso!
Very good.
Sorry. Not sorry.
You are the furthest thing
Not
from sorry.
really. Liar. You're not sorry.
That's on fire.
I am totally not planning to murder my husband. You did not.
You just said it's not even true when I wouldn't want to be mad anymore. You've never had it so good.
To blame.
Which we all know means the bluff.
What am I doing right now?
How did it react to the
Emmy.
radiant damage?
Congratulations, you all win.
No.
Yay, we did it.
The
We killed
DM,
Strahd.
I'll say when you win. You guys probably are gonna win. It does not look like it did as much as it should have.
Okay.
Oh.
I am so glad that didn't land on either of our
I don't know
feet.
what just happened. I couldn't see it.
I just got dice back.
She dropped
Oh.
the metal.
So,
she dropped the metal.
this thing-
No, Joe was right behind me and went,
Suck up.
ooh.
Love you.
So this thing has, if I am correct, been smacked by radiant force, cold acid.
Negative on the acid.
No,
it never took acid.
It took a little bit of acid.
We did take a
I
little
do.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of acid on it even when I fail.
Okay.
Fire.
And it has
It's
taken
not a
fire.
drug, the acid. You know.
And fire.
No, it shot fire.
It
And
shot.
what about the
fire.
slashing
No,
damage?
I also
That
that
looked
seemed
like normal.
I also hit it with
So the
fire,
acid
though,
didn't
with
do
one of my
anything to it
arrows.
then, or?
It did a little bit to it.
So basically, every type of damage that we've smacked it with looks like it hasn't been effective.
No.
Except for it looks like it's effective, just not as much damage as it should have been, except for the slashy slash. Seemed
Okay.
like it did okie dang.
So even fire didn't. It kind of just went meh.
It hurt it, but it didn't feel like it did as much as it should have.
That's annoying.
Okay.
Good to know.
Seeing that, I want to try.
No, I don't think it's.
Actually, no. I'm going to do that because you
lightning.
guys actually probably haven't seen
That was my
this
thought.
very
Okay,
often.
Jocelyn, you are on deck.
Shatter.
Then cast
Okay. And that's a save on my part.
It is a con save.
I'm okay with. Ooh, 20 lot to save.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
It still takes half.
It still takes some off.
Yep. So go ahead and roll damage while you're figuring out your damage.
Yes.
Wait, shatter.
Where?
You don't have to. Yeah. Where are you casting shatter?
It's a 10-foot cube, so I'm gonna cast it behind so it doesn't smack person.
Okay.
It's a
you did
10-foot
designate.
radius.
Which she can still do.
This says cube.
Which is a radius. A cube is a 10-foot cube.
Okay.
Like
I'm pretty sure it's a 10-foot radius.
shatter.
And anyway, in any case, I would like to cast it where it's not going to hit Oriana.
Okay.
Good thing you specified because she was
It's
gonna
a
have
10-foot.
damage
It's a
coming
radius
because you
sphere.
didn't, and you guys are high enough level to
No,
specify.
I did specify though. When I said it, I said
No,
it.
you didn't.
You did.
Yes,
sweetie.
I did.
You did not say it until
She-
we went, where are you casting it?
Right. You said it after this. She said, "Where are you casting?"
But
And then you
it's
But I
said-
said behind the spider.
You didn't.
You didn't say that until she asked.
You
where.
didn't, sweetie.
You said
It's
behind
on
where it
camera.
wasn't
We can
hit
back it
anything.
up.
Okay.
It's
so
okay.
But it's gonna
It's
be
not
right
hitting her
there,
now.
so-
That's all that matters. Hey.
this would, if it was here and the radius was out, it would hit the spider.
Z
So you're
Damon
fine.
OG.
Well, if it was directly behind the
No, it's 5 feet behind the spider. So this is the 10-foot area hits the spider, but not you. It's between
Right,
the two
okay.
of you.
Yep.
Okay,
So, you're,
so
So
you're, you're
it's
safe.
here.
Roll your damage, and it takes
It
half.
takes half
And it doesn't.
of
You don't have to
3d8.
roll to hit, correct?
Correct.
No,
You
because
just
it's
choose
a
Perfect.
save.
Yep.
Typically, it's a. Okay. Yep. Continue.
Con save.
Yep, and it made it.
And
It
correct
still
me
takes
if I'm
half.
wrong, it
And
does
you said
take
it
half.
takes half on a
Yes.
save.
So 7, 8,
Oh, I don't like this. Come out.
and
Yes,
5.
if you're grabbing the peach,
I am.
okay.
I need to open the book.
Because Aaron has it open.
Okay.
Here, I've
Can
got
I
one.
see it?
So I
Here.
get to see
Here,
thunder
here,
damage.
here.
doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he already has it open to it.
20 points.
Is that so half?
So half of that, so it
Would be
takes
10.
10.
10 thunder damage.
Nice.
Let's say we're just gonna plink away at this thing and see what affects it, what doesn't.
Yep. I mean, mine as well.
Okay. Thank you. Yep. Hakuba, you're amazing. Perfect. So it takes 10. DM is nothing. All right. Anything else out of you, Amory?
I'm going to move up 5 feet.
Okay. Jocelyn, you're up. Callista, you're on deck.
I'm actually going to drop my longbow and move
Yes, they are. Last war poodle.
behind the spider, so I'm flanking with Ori. Pull out my silver longsword, and I'm going to swing at it.
And she was swinging.
Roll to hit.
Nice roll.
Nice.
Did you roll an advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job. Why did I ask that? I watched you do it. Blah. And
23 to hit.
fine.
One-handed.
Nice.
This poor spider is just trying to eat its dinner, and you can't leave it alone.
15 points of silver damage.
Fine.
And guess what?
What?
She's gonna
We
do
do
it
it
again.
again.
Do it.
Nice!
Roll again.
Oh, really?
Oh,
so
so
close to a 19. I was
close.
1 down from a 19.
Rip headphone users.
All right, go ahead and add up that damage, Jocelyn.
Nice.
21.
21 damage from the silver sword.
Yeah.
That's a critical?
Isn't it past your bedtime?
I'm only swinging it one-handed,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's only a D8.
Versus a D10.
Okay. But because I do it one-handed, I get 2 from dueling.
Yeah.
So. Is it still standing?
Yes.
Wait, it's not happy?
Super not happy.
How unhappy?
It's very, very not happy.
Oof, about halfway.
Okay, then I'm gonna action surge.
Fine, have it your way.
No!
Are you kidding me?
No!
No.
Witness.
Oh jeez.
21 points of damage again.
21 points of damage again?
And then I'm gonna attack it again because extra attack.
F and
Do it.
Jose.
Oh.
I saw 21.
No, you didn't.
It's still a 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Oh, give DM advantage. Thank you, Warpoodle.
Oh,
I
no,
will
it
use
did
that.
not.
It didn't
Oh,
Did
go.
not. No,
And
not
then
enough.
that's 12.
Hey.
No, no,
Yes!
And that's 12 more points.
Who loves the DM?
Your husband does.
Her husband does, but he hasn't given it yet.
No, he did.
He did.
Really?
That's 12
That's
more
like a
points.
little
of
nepotism
Nice.
right there.
silver damage.
I was just being nice because he didn't have enough points.
That's
Yeah.
alright, Warpoodle. It came over anyway. Much love for the Warpoodle. Alright, that's all out of you. I'm not even asking if that's all. That's all out of you. Callista, you are up, followed by Ren.
Yay.
I rolled a 15 to hit it with Chromatic Orb at level 3.
Shoot.
Thunder damage.
Just misses it.
Really?
15 on that, or?
15 on the die. So,
Oh.
sorry. So, 15 plus 8.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that hits.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Should have been more specific.
I find it funny that you're effing Ori and I'm anything else, Jocelyn?
17
you're-
thunder damage.
You're nothing else, Jocelyn. You're done, Jocelyn.
Well, no, this time it's
17
your
thunder
Jocelyn.
damage?
Last time, the first
Okay.
time with the sun sword. It was anything else, Jocelyn?
At level, what did I say?
No.
No.
He said level 3.
Mhm.
It does not look happy, but it doesn't look like it took full damage.
I meant level 2, but it's fine.
So
because I should have added 1 more damage.
Oh, then roll another one. Or you can use a level 2 slot.
I'm just
whatever
gonna
you
do a
want.
level 2 slot. 'cause
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I had planned. I just misspoke. I'm sorry. And that's all that I'm going to do.
Okay. Ren, you are up, followed by the Gobos.
When I used Vitriolic Sphere, did I notice that did acid do full range to it or no?
It hurt it, but again, your magic just doesn't feel like it's doing.
I realize that melee weapons are hurting it more. Do I can I make the distinction between piercing and slashing? Or does it matter?
You don't notice a difference. It just seems like it's more resistant to magic.
Okay. I will put my magic hands away.
That sounded like a
Okay.
It didn't. And take out my light crossbow.
Okay.
And I run up 25 feet.
Okay.
Because I know I'm feeling pretty strong.
Okay.
So I'm.
All I can see is if like Smurfs and Oompa Loompas replace the cast of Braveheart or like 300.
Do you do ranged advantage or ranged flank or not? Because of Oria or on Jocelyn being in the back.
I don't remember if I have been or not, but go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, it's flanked, so.
Nice.
Right, Dr. Leach? That's okay.
I didn't
he's
get
had
a
a rough
table.
day.
The table didn't go.
not 20 because
I
it's hard to
can't
see.
see
I can't
it.
see that.
Did you use the
like this
17
and
yet?
we're like, huh?
No, I used my 20.
My poor little eyes cannot see.
Alright,
I
so
mean,
give me your damage, Ren.
The metal dice are hard to see the numbers on. And we've all said that.
Nice.
Brat.
20 with my crossbow. 20 damage. Can I use? No, I can't do any sort of movement with my bonus, can I? My bonus action? Okay, then I'll use my bonus action to reload.
She's not happy. She's very, very, very not happy.
I'm coming for you, spider!
I bite my thumb. Nothing?
You said?
No.
If a gnome
Not
sorcerer
at you,
could,
sir, but I do bite my thumb.
if a gnome sorcerer could rage, I'm doing that.
You tiny invisible bluebell.
That's for those of you who understand
Okay.
Shakespeare.
Yes, bonus points. And which Shakespearean plays from?
If I remember.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
It's a bad raid because you died, that's why.
Juliet and her Romeo. All right.
How do I do
Because
Ren,
the
is that-
Capulet men were talking about the Montague women in a very not nice way.
Yes, and for like the 3 of us in English class who understood it, you and yours, me and mine, and probably them and theirs. Oh, I died. Vista and Navar were the only ones who survived the loop. Anything else out of your run?
Could I possibly throw my music box?
You want to throw your music box?
Yes, I want to throw my music box to the side to see if I can distract it, but by chance. It's the lullaby that you guys sung to...
You know what? Just for shiggles, go for it.
You want me to roll something, or...?
Yeah, roll and add your dex.
Okay.
Roll a 20 and add your dex. Just to see if it goes where you want it to.
11.
It goes... Roll a d4.
Dose.
Oh my gosh, Joe.
It goes 10 feet south of where you wanted it.
Okay, so just short. But I opened it, and so it's playing its song.
Okay.
So maybe it'll distract the thing, I don't know. It's playing a lullaby.
Rule of cool on it. Really?
It's
Look what it rolled to resist the lullaby.
I can't see it.
I'm at 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like, of all the things I wanted a 20 on, that was not it.
That's fine. Either way, it's open, and everyone can hear it.
It is the Gabos' turn, and they turn around,
Seeing that we're fighting.
and they stop, and they are arguing amongst themselves on whether or not they should join the fight. You
the
hear
game
that?
simply has a connection to it.
That really hurt me through.
I'm sure it did. It sounded like it hurt.
Do you want to do it again? If I ever get the chance to go into voice acting, I totally want to. I just don't know if I can do it consistent.
Hey, Joe. Joe.
top of the initiative, which is 8-legged arachnido. And it is currently flanked by Jocelyn and Ori.
Yeah, actually,
correct?
it's flanked like this at the table.
Yep.
So if the spider was at the middle of the table. If the spider was the table, this is exactly how we're flanking it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shrieks,
Around,
and it's a
around
weird
the spider.
shriek. It like flicks its leg, and you see this electric current run up through the webbing that it came down on. That's still attached to the south end of a northbound arachnid.
It's calling its friends.
Don't like
Probably.
And can I see the PHB one more time, super quick? Hahaba.
Aaron. You gotta get the hand right.
All right, perfect. And Jocelyn and Ori, roll a d6 each, please.
Rollo.
Rollo.
Whoa, I rolled row.
What did you roll,
what?
Jocelyn?
3.
3. Ori?
That messes with
5.
my head. Thank you.
That's what I think. I think Taya said that.
I think that was a Taya.
I rolled row.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Jocelyn.
14.
Oh, are you in the 10 feet range of her?
Yep, I am within the 10 feet range.
Yes.
Whiz save. 21.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Nothing happens. That's cool.
Thunder.
Nothing happens to you. And it looks annoyed and angry, and it looks like it is very frustrated
How's it
with the
looking
two
like?
of you. And Hakuba.
Does it see?
Its gaze.
He's still stuck.
Oh, you're stealth. Hold on. It's passive.
It did look at
Never
me.
mind. That would mean it went past.
All of a sudden, Ori hears.
I
It
was
did
gonna
look-
say
it
the
did look at
next
me at
one
first.
closest to it is me.
Yeah, because I rolled to see who, and
Sure.
it would have been. But if it can't get Hakuba, it'd go to Callista. So it looks at you, and Callista, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 17.
You feel cold, but the chill starts to come up from your feet.
Do I feel cold?
You feel a little. Hold on. I'm getting there. You feel this chill come up from your feet, and all around you, the stuff of your nightmares begins to come to life and creep towards you as all of a sudden your circlet pulses and you see these two silver wings come out and slice your nightmares in half.
Does everybody else see that, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay.
You made the save by 1 and I wanted it to be pretty.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
I'm a bard at heart.
I'm surprised.
I'm a monk bard.
No, it was great. I was just the cold. I didn't know.
No, it was that you felt the effect starting to grip and you were able to shake it off like Taylor Swift. Da-da-da. And out of pure and utter complete frustration, it tries to bite Oriana again.
Hey Joe,
What?
why didn't it go for last Warpool?
Because it was
Ooh.
under the...
Type loot hard.
Ori, I'm sorry.
Loot hard.
It
He
hurt
wants
you,
to
baby.
loot hard. The next sequel to Die Hard. Loot hard.
And I need you
With a
to
vengeance.
make a strength saving throw.
Live free or loot hard.
As it bites into you and leaves its fangs in you.
Ow.
And I get the +4. Probably not gonna be enough. 13.
Feel the fun.
The crit was 40 piercing damage.
Ow!
Yeah.
That's a nasty spider.
Yeah.
You said 40?
What isn't a nasty spider? What do you mean?
40 piercing and what save?
No. There's only one cute spider that I've ever seen in
13
a
fails.
digital.
You are not able to.
Yes.
Hey, hold on 1 second. As it bites you, its fangs stay in you, and if you fail the. Ooh, I need you to roll me a d4. 2. You at the moment cannot move, and your strength is temporarily reduced by the number you rolled on the d4.
Ooh. So it's reduced from 14 to 12. Because I rolled a 2.
Yes.
Temporarily.
Yes.
Temporarily.
So temporarily, you'll have to just kind of make either a note or put a sticky note on your character sheet.
Have a sticky.
Sticky?
No,
a paper stick. A paper
A
stick.
paper
No
stick.
stick. No stick.
So
and I need a quick perception out of everyone.
Yes, football check. Bad spider, and we're trying.
Oh, that was good.
and you said I am
Throws you
unable.
from across the room.
You said I'm unable to move, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, at the moment, and I mean, it's just that you feel stuck.
Temporarily
Like it's
paralyzed.
Yes, like it's sucking the strength out of you.
All of a sudden, she went.
You will get a strength saving throw at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
It crit. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Can I still attack it?
It's his turn.
Well, I know.
Oh, you
my
had
next
the.
turn. No, my next turn.
The strength saving throw is at the end of your turn, so no, it technically is going to make you lose a turn unless someone gets it to release you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
you're
So
paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
So I'm paralyzed. It's not that I can't like.
Oh yes.
Take movement.
Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies. Everyone's quick perception. Anyone over 15?
Yep. I got right at 15 because
Okay, 15 and over. Or did you roll me perception, love?
Yeah.
Was it over 15?
No, it was a 10.
Well, that makes sense to do your predicament.
Better than
Everyone who
mine.
rolled 15 and over, as you guys are fighting, you watch as the goblins go pale. And you see, someone might want to jot this down, 40 feet past spider number 1, you see 2 more dropping out. 2 more dropping out of the tree.
No.
Will the party survive these sparkly spellcasting spiders?
Dragon Ball Z.
Find out next time on Curse of Strahd, DMLoxy presiding. Do we have any announcements other than thank you everyone for joining in? You're fantastic. We love you.
Thanks
I'm
so
not
much.
trying to kill you guys.
Oh,
I
they're
promise.
My dear.
Daco, any
Yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday for Adventures of Lorimir. Thank you, Syrinscape, for the audio that we use, and keep your eyes open on Mondays. Within the next week or 2 here, there will be a new feature on Dragons in the Dining Room called Dragons Discourse.
Yep, I got it.
Yay! Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. We love you guys. Bye!
Sayonara.
Is it 9, right?